Welcome to DudeNoWay Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of DudeNoWay, and today it is the Platinum Lucio breakdown in Overwatch 2. We have some Lucio gameplay sent in by our viewer, the Spicy One. We're going to be going ahead and reviewing that today, and I want to apologize to Spicy One for not getting to review his gameplay that he had sent in previously, because the game kind of deletes all of your reviews, your gameplay replays every time a new patch comes out, and we had a surprise patch in the middle of last week, and all of a sudden everything that we had kind of got deleted there. So he sent me the import codes, and literally the very next day they were already deleted. So it feels bad, dude, but he sent me a couple more, so we're going to go ahead and check those out today, and we're going to be looking for mistakes and room for improvement. And if you would like to have your gameplay reviewed here on the show, you can send me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com. That's the name of the channel, without the exclamation point, at gmail.com. And I'd be happy to turn it into some content. Alternatively, if you would like to send it to our Discord, you can use the link that is posted up in the chat, and then that way you can join the Discord. You can be part of the discussion as well. You can join in on the memes and the Overwatch talk over there, and then inside of the Discord is a Overwatch gameplay reviews section where you can send me your import codes there if you would rather do it there. And I want to thank everybody who is going to who is coming out today, and everybody who is here in the chat. Spud, what's going on? Spud, you made something. What did you make? Is that the one from yesterday? The Mr. President one? Madam President? I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. Was it Mr. or Madam? Or Miss? But regardless, we also have some stuff to talk about today. Brand new dev update came out for Overwatch. Something better. All right, hit me with it. What is it? Before we dive into the dev update, I want to go ahead and talk about the news as well before we do our gameplay review, and then later on we will be hanging out playing games with you guys. So feel free to let me know if you would like to come and chill with us. We'll be doing that here in maybe like an hour or two. Sent it on Discord memes. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, you did it. You made the special soup. It's so good. All right, hang on. I'm going to save this image. We're going to pull it up on the show. We're going to pull it into OBS. Give me 1 second. Okay, and we are, let me make sure I save it to the right place. Bang. Perfect. All right, I'm pulling it up. We're going to look at it. We're all going to get to enjoy this together. This is amazing. This and here. Bang. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Where'd it go? It took it away. Hang on. Yes. Perfect. Oh my God, look how huge it is. Okay, let me shrink it down some so that we can get it here on the screen. Oh my God. This is our the official sponsor of today's episode is Campbell's Special Soup. Now with real grandma. No gangsters were made. It's hard to say. It's hard to see what it says. Hang on. I gotta make it bigger. No gangsters were made. No gangsters made us into soup. Eat us. Tasty. Wow. This is. And the DudeNoWay Live text underneath the Campbell's logo. So that's how you know it's a collaboration with Campbell's Soup. So make sure that you guys go to the grocery store and pick up your can of Campbell's Special Cannibal Soup here today. Thank you to Campbell's for sponsoring today's show. What an incredible meme. Thank you so much, Spud. This is amazing. I can't wait. I'm going to have this on here forever. We're going to enjoy this for the rest of time. Now with real grandma, dude, it's so good. It's incredible. I love it. Spud, thank you so much. Hang on. Oh, God. It's amazing. Thank you, Spud. This was insane. No shot, this is real. J Station, what's going on? This is this is Campbell's. This is our official sponsor today. Our collaboration with Campbell's Soup. It's Jay is over on Twitch. What's going on? How are you? This is our collaboration with Campbell's Soup. Is Campbell's Cannibal Soup. So make sure you guys go and you pick yours up today. That's fantastic, right? Isn't that so good? Jay, if you weren't here for yesterday's episode, you can check out the VOD review over on DudeNoWay Live on YouTube. And we were talking, I was telling everybody about how the Campbell's Soup Company is nearby, and is like the original one is actually near here, but it's in like the most dangerous city in the entire state. And someone in chat asked, what if the soup is made of people? And a long tangent ensued where we went into an entire like sidetrack. We went down a rabbit hole, let's just say. And the rabbit hole, ended with us having a collaboration with Campbell's Soup. So this is our collaboration. Thank you to Campbell's for sponsoring today's show. Incredible. How good is that? I mean, yeah, I made the quotes too small. I think it looks perfect. Oh, wow. Actually, no. They are very small. They are very small. Soup, right? It's amazing. Spud, this is the best meme that has ever been made for the show. Thank you so much. Oh god, it's so good. I can't wait to have this forever. I can't wait to show this. I gotta show it to Star when she gets home. That's insane. They're small on purpose now. There's nothing wrong with... Hey, look, people don't need to know. They don't need to know that, it's soup. And, oh my god, that's so good. Alright, so, today we got some Overwatch news we gotta cover before we get into the game review section of the show. We need to talk about this very important, brand new tank buff coming in the mid-season here. This is a director's take. It dropped yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, you can, I'll drop the link here in the chat if you would like to follow along. The article states, "Hey everyone, I'm glad to see you all digging into Season 10. We've loved seeing you welcome our newest hero venture and enjoy the Mirror Watch event, playable now in the arcade. However, this week I want to look ahead to our mid-season update and discuss some changes we have on the way for the tank role. They're big changes, by the way. If you guys don't know about this, it's pretty wild. I can't wait to tell you. If you play tank in Overwatch 2, you are going to be excited. In Overwatch 2, tanks are the imposing heroes who take the brunt of the fight while enabling their teammates to secure eliminations. While tanks are a big target for opponents to focus on, many team comps aim to burn down a tank's HP quickly, or they get moved around a lot from displacement abilities. We've received feedback that tanks can either feel like they get taken down too quickly in a fight, or that they're impossible to take down, and that is true. That, there is a big discrepancy between tanks. If they're getting team shot, they die instantly. If they are not getting, if they're not getting the proper focus, then they just seemingly live forever. I'm looking at you, Roadhog, you bastard. So our mid-season update is going to help balance how many hits tanks can take to stay in a fight better. First, we're specifically buffing the tank passive to have a 25% damage reduction from headshots, which should help cut down on being burst down in a fight. We're also increasing the knockback resistance for tanks from 30% to 50%, which should allow them to hold the front line a lot more and not feel as subjected to displacement abilities. So I wanna read that one more time. Tank headshot damage is going down by 25% across the board. So for D.Va, that's her face visor. For everybody else, it's their head. A massive reduction in headshot damage going for tanks coming on May 14th here. So, in the mid-season patch, not only are they going to be booped 50% less from movement displacing abilities, which, if you guys didn't play in Overwatch 1, there was a time when Reinhardt was really good, and he had a 50% reduction to the amount of movement that he had while being booped around. And there are a significant amount more boops now in the game than there were then. Lucio's boop has gotten buffed as well. The Doomfist Rocket Punch is also a really hard contributor there. We got like Pharaoh's Boop. We have the Boop from Venture. There's kind of a lot. There's Brig as well. There's kind of a lot of like boop movement here going on in Overwatch 2 compared to Overwatch 1, but it felt really good to have Ryan Ryan felt like a big dude, you know what I mean? He felt like a big armored target back then, and the 50% reduction will be significant. You will notice that your tanks hardly move at all compared to how they used to right now. What would that count for Baby D.Va? Would that count for Baby D.Va? I don't know, but that would be something to think about, right? I imagine yes, but I'm not certain. Although, like, it doesn't state specifically in this article, and, you know, pre-read for those of you who were wondering. I did, in fact, read this yesterday, but it is incredibly important news, so we have to cover it here. It also says we're making some global gameplay changes that impact tanks. One is that we're reverting the armor damage reduction back to reducing 5 damage per projectile with up to a 50% maximum. So that means that right now armor health gives you a 30% damage reduction for as long as you have it. In Overwatch 1, this is how armor used to work, where it reduced the damage by 5 up to 50%. And what that means is that well, I'll just read. This means heroes like Reaper or Tracer will have more work to do to take down heroes like Reinhardt. And not only Reinhardt, but Brig, Orisa. We're talking about every tank that has armor health across the board. The characters that use small weapons that deal like, and also pellet shotgun users. So we're looking at D.Va, we're looking at Reaper, Torb's right click, like these things that are small hits, but stack up very quickly. The amount of damage that they deal to tanks is going to be significantly reduced, and that will be stacked on top of the 25% headshot damage reduction that they will also be getting. So this is a huge buff to tanks. Does she become DPS when she breaks mech? I wonder, like in the code. I don't think so, because if she did, that would mean that Baby D.Va would apply the DPS passive. That would be wild, though. I'm not 100% sure on that, but because there's no indicator on whether or not we have the DPS passive currently active, unless we get shot ourselves. So I would have to be shot by Baby D.Va to know for sure, but I don't think that she counts as DPS while out of mech. Is this my 2 Lucio matches I sent in? Spicy One, we will be doing that here in a bit. We are currently covering the news that happened for tanks. If you haven't heard, big changes coming here to tanks. But yes, we will be getting to yours today. Sorry for not being able to get to yours. It literally took away your replays the very next day after you sent them. Because we had that mid-season, we had that patch, that nerfed Orisa and nerfed Venture that came out literally right after you sent them. All right, so it says, next, we made a light change to our overall HP recovery passive that will enable mobile tanks to get back to the front lines faster. The health regeneration passive for all heroes will no longer recover 20 HP per second out of combat, but instead recover 10 health plus 5% of their maximum hit points per second. This means heroes like Reinhardt will recover health at 45 health per second in a roll queue match, and for like the higher health targets like Roadhog, this will also become better the higher health the actual tank is. So for normal characters like DPS characters, like support characters, we were recovering 20 hit points per second. It's now going to go up, so a slight buff for those, to 22.5 per second, which is fine. However, the amount of health that tanks will be recovering outside of combat will be extremely significant, and well, 45 health per second is really good because it means that Reinhardt will be able to get back into the fight easier and Orisa will be able to get back into the fight easier. That also means that support ultimate charging will go down slightly because the supports will not need to heal their tanks as much in between fights. And while that is very small, that is an impact of this change that needs to be discussed. The support players will have their ultimates charge up slightly slower because they no longer have to heal their tank as much between fights. The article reads, altogether, these changes changes should have an impact on some of the pain points our tank players are experiencing, as well as the balance of the game. I have a feeling we'll see a lot of movement in the meta over the remainder of Season 10. In some more individual changes, Junker Queen is getting a buffed Commanding Shout, which will be activated even if you're channeling other abilities like Carnage or Rampage, and its cooldown is getting reduced to 12 seconds. So what that means is that, like, if you start swinging the axe for Junker Queen and you need the movement ability from Commanding Shout, you'll be able to press it and it will activate the shout, giving you the extra health as well as the additional speed buff while you are actually in the swing animation for your axe, which is a pretty good change for Junker Queen overall. I think that the reduction in cooldown to 12 seconds is also good. That bumps her up slightly inside of the meta, and I do think that the meta will change as we move forward into the mid-season of Season 10. This change should allow her to be more engaged in intense fights where you need to charge in more quickly. With Wrecking Ball, we're seeing some creative play with the changes to his Grappling Claw. However, his ability to contribute to a fight is getting a small buff. The impact damage from a full charge swing using Grappling Claw, The impact damage from a full charge swing using Grappling Claw is getting increased from 50 to 60. That means the fireball damage is going up by 10 points. That's actually like a 20% buff overall for fireball, which is pretty nasty when you think about it. Pile Driver is increasing the enemy movement lockout from 0.5 to 0.75 seconds. That means when he pile drives, if you get hit by it, it boops you into the air, and the amount of time that it will keep you in the air will be 50% longer than it was before, which is going to open you up to being sniped, A, because you can't strafe in the air, and B, being hit with railgun shots from Sojourn. That additional time in the air will be significant, and you will die sometimes just based on the amount of time that you are in the air and unable to strafe and avoid shots. And finally, Minefield will be a little bit more threatening, with explosion damage increased from 130 to 165, which is nice, because, like, the mines are, while they're pretty good, they don't deal 50% of a support or damage dealer's hit points anymore since the Season 9 hit point changes, and knockback on the mines will increase from 5 to 10 meters. That means if you get hit by one of these bombs, you are more than likely going to bounce into another bomb and die. Additional changes coming this mid-season include some light buffs for Junkrat, Echo, and Hanzo, but we'll reveal those when you can jump in and take these changes for a test drive when the mid-season patch arrives on May 14th. That's all for this week, everyone. Thanks for reading, and let's make a great game. So, big buffs coming for Wrecking Ball. Tanks in general seeing some incredible quality of life changes. This means Reaper is going to be less effective, which Reaper was already not meta, so he's basically going to be, he was a dumpster before, they basically just lit his dumpster on fire. Tracer, probably the most played support hero in top 500, or DPS hero even, the most played DPS hero in top 500. Tracer is going to be not the be-all end-all pick that she is now. Against certain tanks, she will be better. Against tanks with armor, she will be significantly worse. And Tracer is going to see probably the hardest hit from the changes to the armor health being reduced. So, like, with the 30% damage reduction currently, Tracer will actually be nerfed harder with the changes to armor going back to the Overwatch 1 armor system. In addition to that, with the headshot damage being a further reduction of 25%, Tracer is going to see a very, very hard hit to her damage against tanks. But it's not just Tracer, it's also Sombra, and it's also pellet shotgun users like D.Va and Torb's right click that are going to be affected by this. Anything that deals small amounts of damage will be affected very heavily. Anything that deals large amounts of burst damage will be affected hardly at all from this. And characters like Pharah and Junkrat are about to shoot themselves farther up in the meta, and I'm saying it now, 100%, it is about to be a Junkrat meta here after the May 14th patch. 100% we are going to see Junkrat more in the meta. He is going to be one of the best DPS heroes in the game. And we're going to see some light buffs for him, which I'm assuming means they are going to bring back his essentially one hit, but it's two abilities, but it's a single shot from his primary fire, followed up with a mine, and I believe they will be reverting that back to being able to kill a target at the 250 HP threshold, which it has previously not been able to since the HP buffs in Season 9. I 100% think that we are going to be seeing Junkrat at the top of the DPS meta here moving forward in Season 10. And in addition to that, Pharah is also going to be getting a large bump in her play because the headshot damage is going to be significant to other DPS heroes where Pharah can't headshot, so because of that she's not going to be hit as hard by these nerfs, and the damage reduction from the 30% armor versus Pharah is going to be far more significant than the armor health changes that were in Overwatch 1 and will be here on the 14th, so Pharah will also be a top meta pick as we move forward in Season 10. A little bit of a switch up in the meta here, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Echo, who is already a very meta hero as it stands right now. In addition to that, Hanzo, I believe, will be able to one-hit again with his primary fire, which I think will probably be good for the game overall. And he will not be as effective against tanks based on the 25% reduction in headshot damage. So very interesting changes coming, and in the mid-season patch here in... what is that? 11 days. So just a little bit more time before we're going to be seeing these taken out for a spin. Also, Wrecking Ball's time is now. If you are a tank main and you love playing Wrecking Ball, you are going to be eating so good with these changes. If you are not a Wrecking Ball main, it might be the time to start practicing, because Wrecking Ball is, with the changes that he has already received, in addition to the changes that are coming, is going to be the meta tank. He will be the most meta tank in the game. Wrecking Ball will be insanely powerful after the mid-season patch. So very interesting stuff to look forward to. Quig says Season 11, they're going to bring back 6v6 and give us Overwatch 1. Quigs, I would not be surprised if you're correct. I would not be surprised to see a reverted change back to 6v6 in the coming, 6 months to a year. I don't know if we'll see it as early as Season 11, but I do think that we are slowly making our way back towards the 6v6 kind of mindset here. The single tank meta, well, it was originally made this way to address queue times. Queue times are pretty much the same as they were before, if not significantly worse in certain times. Like when tanks are not powerful, tank queues take forever. And the queue times in 6v6 were actually better in 2020 when the game was good. So it's hard to say whether or not the 6v6 format will be coming back definitively, but I think we are making changes toward finally accepting that maybe 6v6 might be the way moving forward in the future. Interesting changes nonetheless. The headshot damage to tanks going down by 25% is going to be significant for a lot of heroes. And again, like I said, Junkrat's going to be hard meta, baby. I'm telling you right now. If you're a DPS player and you're not playing Junkrat, you're not getting used to his kit, you better start getting used to it now, because in 2 weeks, we're going to be seeing Junkrat everywhere. He's going to be in every single game, I would imagine. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nasty, and I'm excited to check this out. And thank you to the Overwatch team. Thank you to, the Balance team. They're Team 4, for those of you who don't know. Thank you to Team 4 for actually trying things, for shifting it up, switching things up, giving things that people have asked for a long time. I really appreciate the willingness to try, even if they don't pan out and don't end up being really good changes that people really love. I appreciate that they are giving it a shot, dude, because there's a lot of time in first-person shooters, Destiny specifically, where it felt like for years we just played the same game. Nothing changed. Same maps, same meta, everything was the same. for a long time, and it's just nice to see things become fresh. Some things get moved to the top of the meta, other things get moved slightly down in the meta, and the switch up will be good, I think, for the overall health of the game. Will it bring more tank players in? We're gonna have to wait and see, but I think this is a good change for the people who are maining tank. I think that they will, in general, have a better time playing Overwatch because of these. So, interesting stuff. I think it's going to be a fun time here moving into the mid-season of Season 10. I want to thank everybody who has come out. That is our breakdown of the news for this week. We're going to be going into a Platinum Lucio gameplay review here. We have a couple of games sent in by our viewer, Spicy One, and we're going to be checking that out. This first game is on Rialto. It's called Boop City. The game has a title sent in by Spicy One. I was constantly booping this enemy tank, made the enemy supports question their tank a lot, and we won this. So, enjoy that while it lasts, Spicy One, because I don't think you will be booping the enemy tank too much here in the future. Gonna be something to look at as the season 10 mid-season buffs go through, whether or not you'll be booping tanks as much. I think that you will have a significantly harder time dealing with them as we move forward. The Lucio boop did get buffed even with its damage. It also got buffed with the hang time, the time that you're actually in the air when you do boop as Lucio, or when you do boop somebody as Lucio, but with a 50% reduction, it's going to be almost non-existent for tanks, and you are going to see that kind of change here. You're going to see the 30%. It doesn't seem like it would be a lot going from a 30% reduction to a 50% reduction, but it's actually very significant, and tanks are going to feel big and heavy, and because of that, it's going to be harder for any Lucio player to actually do what they want to do in terms of getting a tank off the map. Especially for tanks that can charge, like Reinhardt or like Mauga. Gonna be very difficult to stop them from doing the things that they want to do, because when you boop them, they're barely going to move at all. So, let's go ahead and load up this gameplay. We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna check out the Lucio game here. There we go. Just gonna fast forward it. Fast forwarding. Breaking out the railings. This is good. Got yourself a nice little cheeky spot there. And now that everybody's pretty much locked in, we're going to go ahead and check out the team comps. You are rolling with a Ramatra, kind of a weird tank to be using off the start here. Knowing that you can potentially, like, hook people off the ledge. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be going with either an Orisa for the spear spin or a Roadhog for the one-hit capability here. I think that would be a better tank in general. Ramatra, not bad, though. You have a Lucio. You are playing Lucio, which is good for your Ram. You're going to be able to boost Ram into the places that Ram needs to be, specifically during tank form, because his punching will be incredibly impactful depending on the tank that you end up going up against. Spicy One says, the Ramatra in these two matches is my friend, by the way. Okay, cool. Sounds good. And remember to remind your friend that you can one-hit people off of these bridges, right? It's not just you who can do it. If they'd have picked Roadhog, or if they'd have picked Orisa, you could have potentially, and maybe D.Va too, probably less likely with D.Va, but potential, right? The potential is there. Not there, though, with the Ram, so something to think about, right? On your other support, you have a Mercy, which is fine. Maybe not the best support probably not the support I would have chosen. Certainly, Kiriko or a Moira, or even an argument could be made, because we know that the enemy team has a Roadhog. An argument could be made for an Ana here, or a Zenyatta. Possibly a better support pick than your Mercy currently, but I think it's fine. Again, your team doesn't know that you have a Roadhog on the enemy team yet, so something to think about. You should expect it, though, right? On Rialto, you should be expecting that a Roadhog is about to walk out those doors, so something for this support player to think about if you happen to know them as well. In terms of DPS, you have some very, very strong DPS here. Did I miss the Malga review? Coffee, what's going on? No, you did not miss the Malga review. We are making sure that we're following up with Spicy One, though, to get his Lucio gameplay reviewed here, since we were not able to review his Lifeweaver gameplay that he sent in, because the reviews got deleted with the nerf to Orisa, the patch that came out literally the day after he sent the original ones. Also, in this match, I messed up one of my beat drops horribly. Well, I can't wait to see that. The DPS on your team is incredibly strong with the Sojourn and Echo combo. Echo has a really good positioning advantage on this map because she's able to get up into the sky and utilize the skybox, take angles that you otherwise would not be able to hit, and with the sticky bombs combined with her primary fire, she can be significantly powerful on this map. That being said, your enemy team is rolling with 2 hit scan players, an Ashe and a Widow. For the 2 sniping, I don't necessarily recommend having both snipers. That being said, 2 hit scan snipers is better than 1 and a Hanzo, right? So, in this moment, I think that your Echo is going to have to play smart, otherwise they will be taken out of the sky. The enemy support team is straight up better than yours because they have more output with the Moira combined with the Kiriko, as well as the Kitsune Rush to combine with the Whole Hog. This is the strongest ult combo probably in the game. The Kitsune Rush plus Whole Hog will absolutely delete not just a tank, but pretty much every character that stands in the way of it. So, something to think about here. If your Mercy had picked differently off the start, potentially you guys could have better countered them, but you're gonna have to do what it is for now. It's going to have to be what it is, and the enemy tank playing a Roadhog means that he is going to be going after these cheeky hooks, trying to pull you into the water, not just here, but over on the bridge as well, and then past in point 2, where the boats are docked. There's going to be a lot of potential for Roadhog to get a lot of value, assuming he can hit his hooks, and quickly pull the target to the side to drop them into the places he needs them to go. This could be a dangerous spot for your team to be in. I can't wait for you to review the next Lucio match after this one. It must have been a good one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let it play. Off the start here, you need to be at the box. If you're going to be anywhere off the start, you can boop them immediately by chilling out right here. You can walk on this little spot, you can chill right here, and you can wait for them to come out, and then you hopefully snag that cheeky boop right off the beginning here.
Attackers incoming. A sniper is nearby.
Where did I do here? Alright, I pressed the back button instead of the pause button. Just gonna, okay. So you have moved forward here. Watch out for these snipers, they could kill you very easily. You're looking for your moment. You got the healing on, this is good. The skill orb is destroying you. The highest skill, most impactful ability in the entire game, probably. Like, definitely requires an immense amount of knowledge to be able to get value out of it. You know, just press a button and shoot it in a general direction. Has literally drained you all the way down to less than half hit points. You almost died to that. I hate Moira sometimes, dude. Why, knowing that you are 47 hit points, do you have speed active? I know it's probably to get over there just a little bit quicker, but boy, do you need some health, bro. There you go, you amp it up, this is good. You're able to get yourself back up to full. The fact that they haven't pushed around the payload yet is something to think about. Like, this team knows positioning, or at least they seem to off the start. Lucio boops annoy me. Well, if you play tank coffee in the mid-season patch, you won't be booped around as much, so there's that to look forward to, right? You're looking for the moment, you're panning back and forth, left and right, looking for the moment. As soon as somebody comes into the space here, there it is, right? That was a really good boop on your part, able to one-hit the tank right away. This will not happen after the Season 10 buff to their reduction in movement. So get used to it now, enjoy it while it lasts, right? And then get ready for that not to work as well on Roadhogs and tanks in general. That was a super nice boop, though. Now you're waiting for it to happen again. Their team not gonna give in to the bait, though. If they do, they'd be stupid, right? They're just backing off. They're just waiting for the tank. This is smart on their part. Your tank going in a little bit deep here. Probably not the best thing he could have done. They have now swapped over to an Orisa, presumably to make themselves immune to being booped. Orisa, like, I want to talk about this quickly as well, because Orisa is arguably going to be the best tank moving forward into the Season 10 balance patch, because not only does she have an immense amount of armor health, but she already can't be headshot when she's gold. So while she's using Fortify, she can't be headshot during Fortify. While she is using her ultimate, she is also fortified, so she can't be headshot during that either. And then when she can be headshot, she's going to have the 25% reduction to the headshot damage, plus all of the armor is going to make it so that like characters like Sombra and Tracer and Reaper and Torbjorn and Diva can't deal with her at all because she is just going to live through with her armor health. Orisa is about to be a hard meta pick in addition to the Wrecking Ball pick. The less mobile, more tanky option, but very scary to think about how good Orisa is going to be. Because again, you already can't headshot her a lot of the time. I like how Lucio is so small I could hide behind there without them noticing me. And that is something to keep in mind, right? The size of your hero directly is representative of how much you can pull off in sneaky scenarios like this. Because like you said, Spicy One, they can't see you around this payload. And Lucio being so short is 100% the reason you could pull that off. She's been hard meta for 3 seasons. I just want her to be useless like Ryan. They did nerf her. Right, but then they're going to buff tanks in general, so like the nerf to Orisa is basically null and void after the 14th, so pretty wild. Overwatch only fun when Ryan was good. I liked when Ryan was good. I think he was a good tank to be good in general. I think that in general, like, I think if they changed a few things on his kit and just updated him a little bit, he could be meta again, but this will at least be a step in the right direction, right? So, something to think about. So, there it is, right? Fortified as soon as she moved forward. And again, when Orisa is gold, not only can she not be crowd controlled, so she can't be booped, she also can't be headshot. So, very tough place for you to be now. And there you go. You just waited it out. You waited for that gold to go away, baby. And as soon as that gold went away, see ya! And you hit her with the boop. Again, that won't happen as much after the mid-season patch, but really, really good for you to have one-hit the tank 2 times in a row. Good for your team, bad for them. Ryan was healthy. I think Ryan can be healthy, but the problem with him is that he can't be dealt with in the lower ranks. He is too good in the lower ranks and proportionally, like straight up the worst tank in the game in the higher ranks. So there's this fine balance with Ryan where like potatoes can't deal with him at all and then really good players just delete him instantly. So it's very difficult to find the balance with that character. I do think that if we can find a place where he is very scary in melee range and not as good outside of melee range, like not useless like he is right now, but not as good, I think if we could find that balance, then it'll be better. I think one way, and this is a crazy take, right? Crazy take, but hear me out. One way to potentially make Reinhardt good is to let him charge up. Think about that. Think about the amount of movement you could have for a Reinhardt if instead of just charging forward, if you aimed up like you do on Winston, you could use the blaster on his back to boost yourself up onto a high ground, right? That would be pretty fucking wild, right? Weird change, weird thought to think about him being able to move like that, but it would significantly open up his playstyle options and allow him to get into melee range a little bit easier, albeit with a cooldown, right? So, like, he would have to use a cooldown to do it, but, you know, that opens him up to be able to take his melee to different places, to new heights, if you will. Flying Ryan? Essentially, yeah, but, like, for the length of a charge, right? And maybe even, like, maybe the charge duration is lessened if you do it straight up. People have been talking about a flying Orisa. I don't see how Orisa could work in that regard. Reinhardt literally has a massive jet blaster on his back. That is the thing that makes him charge to begin with. So, if we could let him vertically charge, like for half of the distance potentially, right? That would still allow him to get to high ground positions where he was otherwise incapable of defending or attacking. Flo, what's going on, dude? All right, so we're here. We're doing this Lucio gameplay review. Orisa has immediately swapped back over to Hog. They didn't like what you just did to them, so they're like, you know what? Forget it. If I'm gonna be knocked into the water anyway, I might as well be Roadhog. You are hindered now. Time to get away as best you can. You use the speed to back up, and then you intentionally swap back over to the healing, which is good. Make Ryan use his shield as a charge. Charge ramp? As a charge ramp. What do you mean, Flo? That's interesting. Very good intentional usage of your speed boost there, as well as swapping back over to your healing. What's going on with Moira's toes here, bro? Moira. What the hell? Cut your toenails, you nasty bitch. Jesus Christ, what is that? That's disgusting, Moira. To go up. Make Ryan use his shield as a charge. So, like, if he were to use... So you're saying, Flo, if he uses the shield to go up, it drains the shield health, right? So, like, he has a duration of the amount that he can go, and then when he gets there, depending on how high he went, he uses his shield health up to charge in the air. That'd be an interesting change. Maybe he can skate on it and just get Lucio mechanics. That'd be terrifying. That would be terrifying, but at the very least, it would allow him to utilize melee range a little bit easier, right? I'm surprised you didn't boop her. You had the option there. You had the moment where you could have booped this Moira wherever she went. The Moira on their team was directly in front of you. I'm surprised you didn't take your moment. Looks like you're going for this boop on the tank again. But you don't get it that time. This is going to be the end of you, yeah. And you wasted your boop. Feels bad, dude. Feels bad, man. The enemy team was immediately on you. They were ready for you at that moment. Let's all take a moment to appreciate Lucio's incredible death face. I love seeing it. He looks like a sad dog. But anyway... you lost out on your ultimate as well there. Feels bad. But at the very least, you got him twice, right? So Ryan in Mirror Watch, when he hits a swing, he swings faster, charges up, does 300 damage, and Ryan Shield becomes BAP ults, and he also uses doubles as a Ryan Shield. That's Mirror Watch Ryan, and should be normal Ryan too. 4 swings hit equals full speed swing. That would be crazy. That would be wild, right? I think that there's a little bit that can be taken from that to make Ryan's kit a little bit better. I don't necessarily know if he needs all of that, but at the very least, something to increase his viability in current metas. Like, Ryan is just, his kit is too antiquated at this point. There are just straight up better heroes now. And if they add a few things to him, I think that he could be a very, very meta hero again, very easily. So with you going down, their team is going to have... They have won this lane, right? They've won this lane. Your team needs to utilize... Your Ramatra understands. Needs to utilize this corner. This is now your corner while we back up, but you are down both of your supports here, so it's going to be very unlikely that your Sojourn lives through this, and she doesn't. Your Ram needs to back all the way out, or else he's going to die next. Already out of armor health. There he goes. Uses his tank form to get himself the damage reduction that he needs to be able to utilize the next corner. They have now won this entire lane. This is now your team's corner to be able to utilize. I say the swing and the charge damage. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think that would be good. Thought this was my game at first. Same map. Whose game is this? This is Spicy One's Lucio gameplay that he sent in to give us to review so that we didn't have nothing since we weren't able to do his Lifeweaver gameplay yesterday. Well, that's a bad place to be, huh? You got saved, bro. You got saved. You were in there for long enough to be one hit, and I just want to back it up a few seconds so that we can watch it from the perspective of the Cassidy, and I want you to see the circle around you. There it is. You see it, bro? Oh, you can't see it from here. You could see it here. If he'd have pressed the trigger, you would have died, and you'd have been sent back. Feels bad, dude. Feels bad. Your Echo was able to kill him, though, and now your Echo is getting hooked. Trying to keep her alive. This is good. You have made yourself the tank again, but at the very least, you got to save Echo there. Good. You got Ram back into the place he needed to be, using your movement intentionally, which is good. You're doing the go for the assassination here. You have left your Ramatra, right? Don't forget, they don't get any benefit from your aura while you're all the way over here. You have also put yourself behind the enemy team. This is not good. This is not good for you. But you have an out, right? You have an ability to escape there. Didn't mean to go this far. I bet, bro. I bet. That's a scary place to be. Very scary. All right, so you're good here. You're back up with the team. This is good. Just got to be careful, because you know when you hear Ryan say a sniper is nearby, you know that they have a Widowmaker. She is dead, though, so you don't have to worry about that. You guys are good. Going for the boop? Boop him. Oh, just a second too late. Just a hair too late, bro. Oh? Aw. That would have been funny, though. Imagine you boop him a third time. You think the tank just leaves after that? I think if I were that tank, I'd just leave the game if I get booped a third time in a row. Only dive when it's Widow. Yeah, potentially. Unless you get headshot on the way in, right? You can hear the Reaper behind you. He's right behind you. Maybe he's on the high ground? Yeah, he's on the high ground, about to drop down. You know he's back there, though. You're waiting for the moment. You're trying to get this boop on this Roadhog again. See ya! Oh my god, bro. Stop it. Do you die for it? Do you die for it? No, you don't. Oh my god. Imagine how pissed off that guy is right now, dude. This is good gameplay. This is really good. You're playing in the right place. You got your speed. You swapped to the speed for a second, and then you swapped back over to the healing. This is really good. Intentional use. This is awesome. You're doing great. I think you're waiting for him to come around. I think you think he might go on this other bridge here. And if he does, right, you're about to jump over there and get him with the assassination boop. Oh, no, you don't hear him. There he is. You're about to get hooked, huh? Oh, he didn't hook you. Oh, you got so lucky. There he goes. Yeah, you grabbed that Mega. That's good. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's so mad, dude. He's so pissed. That's 4 boops in 1 round, dude. I was using speed for a quick burst of it. Yep, you did the right thing. You went in with your tank. You got in there when you needed to. You booped their tank off the map 4 times this round. I don't think it can be argued that you were playing correctly here. They got a D.Va here, but it's not going to be enough. They got nobody to support this D.Va. No one to follow up. Your entire team is alive. What is D.Va about to do? Honestly. Cassidy's back here, but they're off the point. And that's it. What did they pushed it 66 meters. Laughably small amount of distance on their team. That was really, really disgusting. Genuinely. Just a sick first round on your part. Their tank is terrible at positioning. Got himself called out for his bad positioning. I'm sure that they were mad. I'm sure his team even, is flaming him in the chat right now for the amount of times that he got killed by you. All right, we're moving out. We're moving out. Getting ready. All right, so changes on their team comp. They now have a Malga, which, again, cannot hook you into the water. Probably not the best choice on their part. They have swapped over to a Lucio and Mercy comp. I think that you inspired this guy to play Lucio. I'm pretty sure that he was the Kiriko last time. The Lucio is a better pick for this part of the map. That being said, the fact that they swapped to mirror your 2 supports is pretty goddamn hilarious. Good stuff there. They also have a soldier who could be hard to deal with on the high ground position, but he doesn't know about high ground, so you won't have to worry about that. You have a Widowmaker, which is good on attack. Always want to have a Widow on attack if you can. Either that or some other hit scan like a Sojourn. The Venture pick is a little bit odd for your team, but that being said, you can speed boost them to the place they need to go while Ramatra is doing the thing that Ramatra does. So I think in this moment you guys have a good comp here. You're using the payload to give yourself a big piece of cover, keep yourself alive, make it almost impossible for you to be shot. You're trying to bait somebody onto the bridge so that they can be killed by your boop, but they're not taking the bait here. But that means that they're just letting you push it for free as well. So you realistically only need to win 1 team fight for you to be fine and win this game. I think this entire game gets won and lost based on the success of this first team fight. Now, your Venture goes down immediately, but is that going to be a problem? because you have spawn advantage. Very scary place for you to be right here. If the Reaper hits 2 headshots on you, or 1 while he's close, he could just 1-hit you. But it looks like you are going to survive. You are using the healing, keep yourself alive, and your team, you know that the Reaper teleported behind you. So you're looking for the opportunity here, and he Wraith forms before you get to boop him. You're looking for it, but the enemy Lucio tries to take you off the map, and then you very easily just wall ride yourself back to safety. It's tough to boop a Lucio, you know? Unless there's no wall around, it's tough to get that same play going on you. Their soldier is down, which means your team has the opportunity to move forward here. Utilizing the ram shield here. Get him. Get him. Stop it, bro. Stop it. The double boop. You booped their Lucio too. That's so embarrassing for them. This is the end. They lose the game here. They lose the... Yeah, and then you go full-on assassination mode. Exactly. You go full-on assassination mode. Speed boost on. You guys are going to run them down because this is it. It's over. And, like, what's this soldier about to do, bro? Absolutely nothing. You guys are going to push it there for free. They don't have anybody alive. They don't have anybody alive. I think at this moment, I'm just going to pause it. At this moment, you walk up with Ram, and then you put the speed boost on so that you can engage them here. Because if you can engage them here and make them stop, even just for a few seconds, your team will win it based off of that. If you engage them at that door right there, you also have Beat that you can pop and just instantly win the game just based off of them not making it to contest the payload. You got the heal on. Alright, so right now we beat. Yes, good. Good, because you heard your Ramatra ultimate, and they can't stand on the payload while Ram is ulting, or they just die, you know? So, like, their Lucio has the right idea to line of sight your Ramatra by standing behind the payload. That'll only work if they keep him line of sighted, though. And they're just gonna go down. They're getting drained. They're getting drained to death. And there it is, bro. That's the victory. What an incredible game on your part. Good stuff, dude. Very, very strong gameplay on your part. The amount of times that you were able to boop their tank, their, God, what is his name? Roadhog. I kept wanting to call him Reinhardt. Their Roadhog, like, 4 times, right? And then he came back as Malga. You booped him again. And you got the Lucio for the 2-for-1. Ridiculously good gameplay there. Very solid. No wonder you called this one Boop City. Legitimately, this was Boop City. All right, let's go ahead. We'll grab this next gameplay for you here, Spicy One. Check this out here. Bang. We're going to dive in. This description of this match, it is on Watchpoint Gibraltar. It says, we won this and I died a total of 7 times, but got 43 kills, 12,000 damage, and 12,000 healing. So I think that makes up for my 7 deaths. That does sound like a lot of damage. A lot of kills as well. Gonna go ahead and bring it close to the point here. Bang. Okay, let's talk about team comps. You have a Junker Queen on your side, which could be fine, but she can't get to the high ground positions on this map. It would be better to have a tank that could get to the high ground positions so that you can utilize the ability to get up there. Your being Lucio is actually really good with this Queen, though, because Lucio is kind of required for Queen to be effective. You also have a Mercy on your team. Again, Lucio Mercy, maybe not the combo I would have picked, but if you can deny some value ultimates or some value picks on the enemy team even, then potentially this turns out to be a really good combo here. You also have a Bastion and a Mei. I'm not sure what the deal is with this Mei. She should be a Widowmaker or some kind of sniper, like an Ashe, maybe. Even a Hanzo would work, although not the best one. Sojourn would be really good here. A Soldier would be really good here. Some type of hit scan or some type of sniper. Kind of playing like Froggers. Yeah, exactly. Playing like Froggers. Going in for the speed assassination on people and able to take people out. Coffee. That's exactly what this gameplay is looking like. Or the last one, even. On the enemy team, you have an Orisa that you're going to have to deal with, as well as a Sojourn. This is going to be tough because the damage that these two characters can put out are extremely, extremely high. So you're going to have to watch out for the Orisa killing you and killing your teammates. The Sojourn as well, with the burst damage that she can put out. Very, very scary. With their BAP Mercy combo, you guys have the better support squad. So Baptiste, while he's not bad, is not good either. So the just a very average support, and while he can put out a decent amount of damage compared to the Mercy, the BAP has to hit people with his grenade to be able to get the full value out of it. Otherwise, it's just kind of less effective on a dart. So Baptiste, probably not the best pick they could have gone with here. Their Mercy will be able to res their Orisa if you do get her down. You're also facing against the Echo Sojourn combo that was so effective for your team, so there's going to have to be some thought put into where the Echo might be able to attack you from. Flo, I'm going to be doing your gameplay after this, and then we're going to quickly breeze through the Malga gameplay from Coffee so that we can see from Malga's perspective what it is to be stupid playing a tank character as well. So we'll check that out here in just a few. We got this Watch Point Gibraltar. You guys are attacking, and because you're red, it's going to throw me off for the entire review. So you're here on the payload. You know that the Sojourn is behind you. This Sojourn is out of place. She's out of position. You should boop her back towards your team. And in doing so, ideally your Junker Queen will be able to come down here. And Queen can absolutely bully this Sojourn to death. She can get right up in her face, she can use the shotgun, she can hit her with the knife, and then pull her out of the position she wants to go into, and, like, the Queen is just an insanely good counter to the Sojourn if she is out of position, which she absolutely is. You need to punish this right now and force her to die. She doesn't get to live, she doesn't get to get away with this right now. Or maybe she does, right? Maybe she just headshots you, which is, you know, this is the thing you got to worry about when you do face off against a Sojourn. A good Sojourn will just shoot you in your face. I want to see that Malga gameplay. Me too, bro. Me too. And like I said, one hit from the Queen was able to almost kill the Sojourn from full health all the way down to like 40% there. So the Queen needs some support or she's gonna go down. Your Mercy is too worried about keeping Bastion alive. She's got the healing beam on Bastion for what appears to be no reason, right? Bastion's not even damaged right now. Could we get a heal on the tank, Mercy? Awesome. All right, so your Echo able to take out their Baptiste, and this is what I was talking about with Echo on these infinite sky ceiling skybox maps. Even you are able to get angles on people that they just otherwise can't deal with, and your Bastion also up on the high ground right now. Potentially he might die to this Echo on the other team, but it's going to require a lot of coordination, so we're going to see what happens. You are back from the spawn here. You use the speed boost to get out here, and you did not amp it up off the start, which is good, smart, because you know that you might need it, and you're able to get the assassination on the Orisa there. But your team's Echo gets taken out by their Echo. Their Baptiste gets rezzed by their Mercy. And now it is a 3v5 in your favor. Although your 2 DPS have gone down here, you guys have the spawn advantage, so you will be back before they get a chance to get back to you. So, right now, this is what I would not do, right? You need to be with your Queen, because if your Queen is going to be down here, it would be better to be with her. But potentially you can boop somebody down to her and maybe kill them. I would do it to the Baptiste if you do it to anyone. The other two characters that are here can fly. There's kind of no reason for you to really be up here at all. If you were going to do anything, it would be booping Bap down to them. That is literally the only play here. Otherwise, you're just wasting time where they could be in your aura. And your Queen's able to follow up a little bit on your damage, so that's good. But again, they're not in your aura right now. Yeah, so we're kind of doing nothing, right? This is kind of a nothing play right now. You need to be down here with the Queen. You already got value out of being up here. Just leave. Just leave after you get that value, right? Because you're not doing anything else. We've now gone too far. We've gone too far. It's like at some point you got to remember that you are not doing anything unless they're in your aura, right? Able to put in some damage on that Sojourn, but that was for ego more than it was for anything else. Like, I can see the reason you went after Sojourn is because she was there and she killed you last time, right? So you tried to get that kill on her, but in doing so, you put yourself into a position where you are significantly weaker. Like, imagine if you were here, right? Imagine your team taking the full value of your aura while you still being safe, putting in the damage from here. You can headshot the Mercy, you can headshot the Echo, you could have headshot the Sojourn, all from the safety of this cover. But instead, you are kind of throwing yourself into it right there. I hate when your own tank jukes you. Yeah, me too, me too. I thought my tank came with me. I gotcha, I gotcha. She should have come with you to the high ground. In that moment when you went up to the high ground back there, you had speed boost on, you amped it up. That was her moment to walk up to the high ground with you. A fun thing you can do when you turn that corner is lure an enemy away from the high ground and boop them down the cliff. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can get them over there, that would have been a crazy play to have booped them off of the cliff. But the tank didn't come with you, and we're not sure why, but maybe that was just lack of awareness on their part, right? The Orisa's dead. I don't know what she thought she was doing, bro, but by standing all the way in the middle of your entire team, the Orisa just dies, right? Like, there's nothing she can do to survive that. You going in, try and get the kill on the Echo. You booped her over the health pack, but she also didn't grab it. So in this moment, you very, very easily could have died from this Echo. And that's something that you need to keep in mind. You gotta respect the Echo when she's this close. She can kill you in 2 primary fire and a melee. But you're able to get her down. You're able to get down the Sojourn as well. But you see your team here, right? You see them getting low. The Mercy rezzed the Orisa as well. And the Orisa just goes immediately down again. Your team's damage is better than theirs, straight up. And now you're able to get the checkpoint here. Don't forget, you can go up to where they are from here, right? You just go here, and then you come out the door that they're at, right? And then you can boop them down. Going in for this Sojourn again. They will kill you at higher ranks for this. Trying to get this aggressive onto a Sojourn at higher ranks, they will just shoot you in your face, bro. You are half health already. Like, the Sojourn has enough railgun ability to just kill you. Like, she has enough damage from the rail, even at like 50% charge, to kill you from 120 hit points to dead in a single headshot. This needs to be discouraged. Like, you are without your team, you jump directly into the middle of the enemy team, you will get punished for this later. So I want to discourage this type of gameplay. It's okay to go in with somebody. It's not okay to jump in on your own unless you know that you can confirm the kill. I think I remember here I was trying to get a pick to stagger them. That is, like, the stagger is something to think about. You just got to remember, like, there's 4 of them here, right? 4 versus you. And whether they kill you or not, you know, is indicative of the rank you're playing at. But you will get punished for jumping into 4 people like this. See, even the Mercy pulled out the guns. Yeah, and like, you almost died. You do die. Yeah, that's okay, right? We all have these moments. We all do things where we make mistakes. This was a mistake on your part, because the Mercy's just gonna res the Sojourn, and then you threw your life away kind of for nothing. But it is what it is, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Don't worry about it. You gotta respect the people that can kill you easily, especially the DPS and the tank. So if you go in with somebody, then that's one thing, right? Like, if your tank had come with you, if your Echo or your Bastion had come with you, that would have been a completely different story. But you going in alone, you simply don't have enough damage to kill them fast enough that that realistically they couldn't kill you, right? Cell, what's going on, dude? How are you? How is your morning going? We are reviewing a Platinum Lucio gameplay today. A couple of them sent in here by Spicy One. And so, Spicy One's team, they are in a 3v... whatever this is, a 3v3, 3v4 even, pushing forward in 2.2. And you guys are able to kill both of their DPS. The Sojourn immediately gets rezzed, though. And your Bastion is a little bit too far away to get value out of him being... on this high ground. I don't think he knows this, right? Because he thinks, hey, this position is a really good place to be, but the angle here is actually a little bit too far, so he is experiencing damage fall off here. So that's something to think about for the Bastion player, but it looks like you are getting rezzed, so we're gonna put it back on you. You just beat here immediately. You just beat immediately. Save your team. Yeah, good. Awesome. So, like, and now with the tank on you, you call for a peel, because this tank will kill you. Will kill you if she's hitting headshots. trying to get the ego duel on this Sojourn. Just get her finished off. You got a health pack behind you. Don't forget about it. Grab the health pack. Please get the health pack. It's a mega health pack. It can heal you all the way to full. Don't leave. You didn't need to amp it up there. Your team is dead here anyway, though. Your tank died. You're going to keep fighting it out. Your Echo is putting in work right now. Able to kill their tank. Able to kill their Mercy. And their Mercy just... your Mercy even just reses your tank. So you're good. You guys are doing good. Doing good. Mostly spent the morning giving my bunny her meds and cleaning her litter box. It's funny to think of a rabbit with a litter box. That's not something I ever think about. Does she poop in there, or does she just poop everywhere? I had a rabbit when I was dating this girl in high school, and she had a little rabbit on the outside of her house, and like she had a little box for the rabbit to poop in, and I swear to God, that thing just pooped everywhere. Filled the whole enclosure with poop. Didn't give a damn about the box. You see they have a Malga now, and you're getting shot from behind by the Reaper who is above you. The Reaper can kill you very easily, so a good opportunity for you to reposition here. You can put yourself here, just generate a little bit of distance between him and yourself. You can also call for a peel. You know, you just call Reaper behind, everybody's gonna turn on him. At the very least, ping him, right? At the very least, ping that guy. You need the heals right now. But you were able to go in there, and you got their immortality field down. Their Baptiste dies to your Bastion. This is good. I think I was being too brave this match. A little bit. Yeah, you were being a little bit too aggro. But that's okay. You know, it's better... It's always better to start being aggressive and rein yourself in than it is to start being timid and push yourself towards aggression. Because we are more able to understand when we die what we did wrong. So when you go in and you're too aggressive and you get punished for it, well, then you know that you made a mistake, right? But if you never get punished and you just always play like backline, like really far in the back, really timid, right? And you very rarely die, then you don't know the plays you could have made. You know what I mean? So it's better to be aggressive and then die and then learn from that mistake than it is to be a timid player that's trying to work up to aggression. Yeah, she poops and pees in the litter box, but when she's being sassy, she will decide to poop anywhere in her cage. Imagine a sassy rabbit. I guess Bugs Bunny, right? Like if I'm thinking about it, and the Trix rabbit, you know, from the cereal commercials. All right, you know what? Never mind. A sassy rabbit is not off the table here. With the DPS passive back at 20%, being aggressive on support is a must-have skill. I think I agree. Assassin. Yeah, dude, that's hilarious. I think I agree with you on the being aggressive on support is a must-have skill. You got to remember gotta know when to pick your moments, though. You know, when to hold them, when to fold them is kind of the idea here. When do I go in? When do I damage? Like on Lucio, you can put in damage all the time forever and still be as effective at healing as long as you're positioned correctly. So the other thing, where characters have to decide between damage or healing, for those characters, it's arguably even more important to know when to damage and when to heal. For Lucio, he could just kind of be the forever turret. As long as his teammates are near him, he's getting full heal value in addition to being able to put out damage, so. When to dive is an important skill to learn. You're trying to get them off of the payload right now, right? So you're forcing them back, but really the one you need to force off is here on the payload. So if you were playing a little bit of cover on the payload here, yes, they would still be walking towards it, but you could do what you're doing from this spot and potentially boop the queen, the Echo who has duplicated queen, off to push it the remaining 2.89 meters. Gotta be careful of that stun. You were able to dodge it. That's good. Okay, so they're boned in this moment, right? Unless Reaper ults. Does he have ultimate? No, but you should assume that he does, right? Especially when he goes Wraith form, you should assume that he's about to ult and just get out of his face. Because a common thing that Reapers will do, especially in low ranks, is to Wraith form into the place they're going to use their ultimate. So, like, just assume that he has it and move yourself away from him. You don't need speed. You gotta leave that healing aura on. You have too little health to be utilizing speed for really any reason here. Yep, this is good. This is great. You guys did awesome. Your Echo's looking for the moment where she can utilize her Death Blossom, but she missed it. It was right here, and she missed her opportunity. She could have used it to kill the tank and further stagger the tank, but it is what it is, right? This is way too aggressive on Amalga. Way too aggressive on Amalga. This guy can kill you very easily. So, just like, you gotta remember, they will kill you the higher rank you go. The more you do this stuff, the better they are at aiming, the easier it will be for them to kill you. You were just annoying Malga. I mean, he should have charged away sooner, right? This is kind of his fault that he dies here, because he had all of the opportunity to get out, right? Like, he could have come around this way, immediately charged up these stairs, and gone back to his team. The fact that he fought you at all is stupid on his part. But that being said, you know, don't charge into the face of a tank. Just in general. It's not going to end well. You know that the Echo is behind you. You probably don't know that, actually. I heard it. I heard it in my headphones. You might not have heard it in yours. But very far away, you heard her say, gaining altitude. I think your team's going to handle it, though. And they do. This is the moment where Reaper has ultimate. You saw him come forward, right? Exactly what I said was going to happen happened. And now he's going to Death Blossom. And you boop him away. That's awesome. But he still gets the kill on your tank. So that kind of sucks, right? Would have been good if we'd have gotten that beat off a little bit sooner. But at the very least, you guys are fine. Your tank got res, so that's good. Too aggressive here. You are asking to die. You're begging to die being this close to their face. Look at where the rest of your team is. Imagine if you were here doing the exact same thing you're doing right now, but not in their face. Your gun works from range. You don't need to jump into their face for this. There's nothing wrong with going in for some damage. But in the face of a Reaper, in the face of an Orisa, probably not the best call. You dive, characters you dive like that, Mercy, you know, Sombra, Widowmaker, like characters that are weak. Cassidy, right? Like, and Cassidy, like, he can hit you with the hinder, so that's a little bit scarier. But, like, in general, squishy characters, right? Not shotgun characters, not tanks. You can't really assassinate them in the same way. Zen, another great one to dive into the face of. Yeah, when he got that health pack, you gotta go, bro. This is gonna be the moment. Yeah, I knew it, dude. I had a feeling. You were in too long. This is gonna be the moment when you die. I knew it was coming. You were in too deep for too long. As soon as he got that health pack, you back off, right? If you don't confirm, 2-second rule. Don't forget the 2-second rule. If you don't confirm the kill, in 2 seconds, you go back to supporting. You went in for the assassination. He got the health pack. Your 2 seconds are up. It's time to go back and take a less aggressive position. Their Reaper gets ultimate again and is able to just clean up your team. And you guys lose this team fight. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. It's all good. We regroup, we come back, we try it again. Don't go out without your tank. Don't leave. Don't even leave the spawn room. This is, why are you doing this? Where's your tank? You need to speed boost that tank. If you get staggered here, you throw for your team, right? So, we just stay in the spawn until everybody spawns in. Like, it literally teaches you that in the first game of Overwatch you ever play, when you have to play it with bots, and you see them die, right? They'll lose a team fight, and they'll all just wait in the spawn room. It teaches you that in the first day, in the first game of Overwatch. Don't forget. You're able to get that Echo down, that's good. And they still have a Mercy, so you know you have to control that res, so that Mercy doesn't get over to it. With the Orisa getting aggressive here, it's time to punish her. She's going to use her ultimate on you, more than likely. She's going to push into the entire enemy team and use your ultimate, so it's at this moment that you kill her. It's like I can see the future, bro. And yeah, and now you guys kill her because she pushed herself into a stupid-ass position, right? She overplayed her hand, put herself into a death scenario, and that's it. And you're able to, their Zen was not able to save her. You're able to bait out the Zen ultimate. You still have your ult, which it is definitely time to use right now. You want to use that as an engagement tool. Yes, bro, yes! You're using it as an engagement tool so that your team can get aggressive and kill their team. It's exactly what you want to see. And you killed their Mercy as well with the boop, so that's great. Their Orisa is back, but it doesn't matter. Just, yeah, just amp it up as soon as you can. You need to amp it up for your team, though. There you go. Good stuff. You lost your tank, but your tank can be rezzed. And there, your Mercy goes. Res the tank. This is great. You want to call out 3 on payload. Can I get 3 on the payload? Because, yes, with you going forward, this is the right thing to do. You can go forward, you can force them back away from the payload. With 3 on payload back here, you're pushing it as fast as possible to get it as close as you can to the end before they come out of the spawn. Little bit of lag there. And the Mercy uses Valk to make sure she doesn't die. You baited out Valk with your boop, which is a massive, massive value exchange. It's time to go, though, right? Like, it's time to back off. You have done the thing that you wanted to do. You came in. You didn't get the assassination. It's time to leave now. Your team is going to end up, your team's going to end up losing this one. Yeah, time to go, bro. Time to go. We out, baby. Whoever's still left over there, if there's anybody still alive, they're dead. Oh, well. It's time to leave. When you gotta leave, you gotta go. Like, in real life, you wouldn't stay to protect somebody while you were about to die, right? Overwatch is not about getting kills, it's about getting value. 100%. It's about getting value, and it's about team fights. The more you can team fight, the more value you can get. The more you team shot, the more value you will get, right? It's pretty simple. One of my lights looks like it's about to die. Oh no. Not my soft lamp. It's like, it's blinking, bro. We're gonna have some light outage here in a minute. This is the end of my bulb. Makes me sad. That bulb has lasted since 2020. I don't know if you guys can see it in the, in OBS. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. My soft lamp is dying. Rest in peace to the homie. I'm gonna have to get a new bulb for it. Feels bad. I actually don't even need that lamp, really, because the, I have the overhead, key light that's on me right now. So when this lamp goes out, you guys will see the difference that it makes. It's like, it lights up the background really well, but like my face, as far as my face goes, I kind of don't even need the soft lamp, but it's sad to see it go because it's part of my studio set, you know? It's part of the set, and it feels bad to see part of the set die. I could just buy another one, though. The bulbs are like $15, so. I don't know why you went around for this flank angle. You're not speed boosting Bastion anymore. You've left Bastion. Don't forget that you need to stick with your squad, right? And you almost die for this. There it is. You went all the way down to like 70 hit points. Rest in peace, lamp. Yeah, rest in peace, dude. It's a giant, giant lamp, too. I was going with Bastion. I thought he came there. Yeah, he was trying to. You're just a little faster than him. That's all. I know what you were trying to do. You got to remember to look behind you if you're going to speed boost somebody. It's kind of like tanks have to look behind them before they make a play. Like, as you're speed boosting somebody as Lucio, you just kind of look behind you just to make sure that they're still with you. And you can still do that and carry your momentum if you're going one way, and then you jump on, like, if you have a long wall, you can jump on the long wall and then turn around while doing the forward momentum, and you will carry your momentum. And if they're with you, awesome, then you just keep sliding. And if not, then you jump off the wall and you go back and you make sure you have them in the aura. Subtle changes in positioning. Your Bastion's gonna die, though. You just gotta let him die, dude. Yeah, you just let him die. This is risky, right? Thankfully, your team has duplicated the Reaper, and your team is going in with you, so you're not in here alone. It's risky to go in 1v3 like that. Heal. You're getting a heal from Mercy, but you know who's not getting a heal? The Mercy and the Reaper. You amped it up, you got your speed boost on, but you're not healing anybody. Also, you would charge your entire ultimate if you had. Shields past choke as Ryan looks back, team still at choke. That's it. Bro, that is classic Reinhardt gameplay. If your team doesn't walk through the choke as Reinhardt, you just die. Same thing with Winston. If you dive and your team doesn't come with you, you just die. You have 23 hit points. At what point do you say, I probably should hit the heal, right? At what point do you think, man, this speed boost isn't really doing it for me. Maybe I should heal. You guys got him. That's good. There you go. You're back on the hill. Thank God. Thank God, bro. Don't forget about that. It's very important. It's not just your health that's important, you know? Not just your health you got to be thinking about. You booped him into your team, which is not great. Thankfully, your Mercy's in Valk and is able to get the chain heal off on people. But you booped him directly into your team. He dies, but still, man. I was trying to let Mercy build her ult more by letting her get heals since I was already close to mine. Fair enough. But still, they also need heals. You know, the rest of the team. You are destroying this Zen. You baited out the Zen ult there, which is great. Their Orisa's going to get healed up from that. But with Focus Fire, the Orisa won't be able to survive. So as long as your team is Focus Firing her, even in Zen Ultimate, it's not enough healing to save her. Unfortunately, you guys were not able to get her down, but that's okay. Your Bastion killed the Zen. You now need to kill the Mercy. Okay, yeah, that's fine too. I mean, that's one way to do it. She went for the res stupidly. I think that was her last-ditch effort there. Reaper doing everything he can to stall for one more second, but it's not going to be enough. And you guys fully take them into the checkpoint there. So that's good. Good for your team. 2, 1, bang. All right, let's look at your team comp. The exact same team comp you had before. Again, I probably would have swapped off of the Mercy here, but it worked. So is there really any reason to? Who knows? Their enemy team has swapped off of their Reaper and is now a Sombra. This could arguably be a better character because the Sombra is able to assassinate better in the backline. If she kills your Mercy, she can just run to the spawn and kill Mercy over and over again at the spawn before Mercy ever has a chance to get back to your team. The way that played out, it looked like Echo lost ult and turned into Reaper. That would be wild, right? Like, imagine if you're Echo and you duplicate somebody, and at the end of your duplicate, you are still that character until you get ultimate again, and then you duplicate someone else, right? Like, imagine if it's stuck, right? Like when, like our moms used to tell us when we would make a stupid ass face, and your mom would be like, "Don't do that. Your face will get stuck that way," right? Imagine if Echo got stuck in the form she duplicated. That would suck, right? Alright, so your Bastion's in the right place. Your Mei's kind of in a weird spot there. Probably no reason for Mei to be up there. Also, how's Mei going to get back to you if something goes wrong? But whatever. Your Ram is in the right place. You're trying to get back up to her, but you miss your jump. Yeah, it's hard to land that one. To get this, as you go around, you have to jump here and then jump here. So you got to do the wall ride and then the secondary ninja jump, and then you get onto it. It's just a little bit more movement that was necessary there. That's been a pretty cool character. That'd be a pretty cool character. The ult is changing form with the caveat of not having access to the ult of the copied character. That would be wild. If you didn't, like, if you could change the character. The problem is, like, you would just, if that were the case, in every scenario, you would just duplicate the enemy tank, because having 2 tanks is more value than having anything else in the game, right? So at that point, you would just duplicate the enemy tank and just try not to die as you were a tank, right? And then when you do die, you come back as regular Echo, right? Her hard drive for getting Echo and just being the person she copied is horrifying. I mean, they threw out everything but her name, or they threw out everything but fine dining and breathing, Spud. So, like, when she copies the Reaper, you know, she doesn't know anything except Reaper and fine dining at that point. It'd have to be balanced, but the concept is nifty. I do think it's cool. Yep, and you're trying, dude. You're trying. But that Bastion is dead. It's okay to try, but your team has lost this fight now. Your tank is going to die down there. Your Mei absolutely needs to be abandoned. It's not your fault. It's time to go and assist the tank as best you can. Like, from the bottom of my heart, fuck this Mei. You need to go over there and assist the tank now. Because your team is dead, bro. You lose. You lose. You spent too much time trying to fight them, not enough time supporting the person that needs to be supported, who is Queen. Your Mei is going to die anyway, and then unless you get away right now, you are also going to die. And you're dead. Well, it is what it is, right? At least you guys died as a team, mostly. The tank being abandoned there is not great, right? I know you wanted the damage, I know you wanted the kills, but what ended up happening, you got punished for it. Like, and that's what should have happened. Your team lost the fight. It is what it is, right? We'll regroup, hopefully. Bastion and, who is over there? Bastion and... Who are you, person? Who are you? Frosty Feet. Mei. Bastion and Mei are, way out of position now. I can't believe the Mei didn't die. She needed to die. She should have been punished there. But anyway, we need to regroup and not engage in a 5v3 or whatever. Bastion and Mei kill their Mercy, which is good, but don't forget they have spawn advantage. The Sombra's doing exactly what I said she would do, just killing the Mercy, right? And then she just fades up out of existence. You should be back now. Why are you here? Why are you there? Alright, so you're chasing the Sombra. And then you see their team. You see your team. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I take it back. I had to rewind and look at it from your perspective to understand the reasoning there. But yeah, the thought process was sound. You're doing your best to try and keep your team alive while also DPSing with them. That's fine. That was good. Smart moves on your part. The Echo got res. That's not your fault. It is what it is. Doing my best to get picks and be the damage support since my friend was... that was on Mercy, was the one being the main healer. Yeah, they're also getting incredibly targeted by the Sombra, so your thought process was solid there. You went in, you supported your Mei and your Bastion well, so I think it went relatively good, except for the fact that your tank is dead again, bro. Is anybody going to support this tank today? Or do we just not care? Do we like losing all of the fights? Because you can't win them without the tank. Much as you might want to. Your Mei gets a value freeze here. But I take it back. Your Mei did nothing. It looked like that freeze got a lot of people, but I guess not. Don't forget about the health pack. Don't be allergic to health packs. You gotta learn you gotta up your map knowledge. Now that your tank is back, you break it down immediately. Just drop the beat. Just, yeah, thank you, thank you. You need this to engage. You're trying to kill this Orisa while her Mercy is, like, up there healing her. I guess that's kind of the only target you can see, but you know BAP is up there, right? Like, you could jump up there and get up to BAP, boop him down, right? It's not the size that matters, it's how you use them. That's right. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you're using these health packs. Mercy's main value is damage boost, though it's important not to take away too much from that. Yeah, the main value of Mercy is denying the res, or denying the value that people get. So, like, the res is the most valuable thing that she can do, but after that, damage boost, and then after that, Valk. Because Valk's chain heal can essentially just keep the entire team alive with no ability to combat it at all. Because it's almost impossible to kill a Mercy while she's Valking and healing 3 people. She just has too much health regeneration. I can literally railgun her as Sojourn, and she will regain health before my primary fire is able to kill her. Which is nuts to think about, but yeah. That was good. That was good. You guys are solid. The team shots on them is enough to kill the Orisa there, so that's good. You also have an Orisa to counter theirs, which means that you have a constant source of damage that never has to reload, which is another big factor there. You can hear the Sombra. That was a solid assassination. Hopefully you don't pay for it with your life. And you don't, you're totally good. Don't stay, though. You got your assassination, you gotta go. You gotta assassinate and leave. Think of yourself just like Sombra, right? In that regard. You fly in at Mach 10, right? And then you blast somebody's fucking face off, and then you fly out at Mach 10, right? As fast as you can. You get in, you get out, right? I just thought since my friend was the one that was healing and handling it well, they got a lot of ult charge from healing, so I helped out with DPSing and got my ult fast from that. Right. But you gotta remember the playstyle is fly in, get the kill, fly out. If you fly in and you try to get the kill, you get denied your value, you fly out anyway, right? You don't stick around too long, because that's gonna end up with you dying. You were able to grab the Mega there, that's good. And your Mercy is able to heal you. Very, very close call there, though, right? You did get out, which is good. And you hear the Mercy is getting hacked right now. You can hear the Sombra. You know that you need to peel for her, right? Just gotta peel for your Mercy. She's able to kill her. You gotta show your teeth to this Sombra every time she shows up. Sombra is the most important person on the enemy team to kill. As soon as you see her, every time, in every game, whenever there's a Sombra, as soon as she comes out of stealth, your whole team needs to turn and kill her. She is the most important person to kill every time, or she will run your lobby. This is the end for you here. Oh my god, you got out, bro. What a no, you didn't. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? She will run your lobby if you don't stop her. So, like, your whole team, if they'd have turned and killed her, that wouldn't have happened to you. On a pro level, soldiers will sometimes hold their ult just to kill Valk, since they don't miss a ton anyway. Yeah, that is like, one of the only ultimates in the game that can kill her. Sometimes you can get her with railgun if someone else is following up, like the overclock or even just the standard rail. If she can be damaged by someone else at that moment, sometimes you can get her with that. Occasionally, you can get her with Tire. Tire is also a really good one to get Mercy out of Valk, but just in general, it's very difficult to kill her because the chain heal, Mercy heals. In addition to not taking damage and healing from that, she also heals based on the amount that she's healing for someone else. So when she's got Valk on, the triple heal is like giving her a ridiculously huge amount of health regeneration. So she could be very difficult to main with, or to kill in that moment. I had a mate that one-shot headshot of Valk once on Hanzo back in Season 2 was a cool shot. Bro, that's a once-in-a-lifetime arrow. You know what I mean? Your Mercy and your Orisa need to go here. Here comes the hack on the Mercy. We gotta peel for her. Come on, team. Come on, team. Give the peel. The Sombra is likely gonna go and try to continue her aggression here. Gotta be looking for her. In this moment, it would almost be better. I think it would be better for you if you were firing shots around you, trying to figure out where this Sombra is. Because if you can take her out of stealth before she has a chance to hack, then your team has a better chance of surviving. You see, yeah, you hear her up there. Your team's able to kill her. This is great. This is great. They have a health pack up there, so they can figure that out themselves. You going in for the assassination? Flying in at Mach 10, baby. And you're not going to get it. With the Mercy Beam on him, you no longer have the potential to get it. Now it's time to leave. Good, 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 good. You hear it, right? You hear it. Here she is. This is going to be the end of your tank here, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah, now you are gonna die as well. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you can't live through the damage of the team shot between Echo and Sombra. You just can't live through it, especially when Echo uses focusing beam. This is unfortunately just the end. There's no shot you win. This is where you die on cart, right? Like exactly what May is doing right here. You do your best, you fight on the payload as best you can, and then ideally the team will get back together. Your team is actually able to hold them off a little bit here. Your Orisa is back. Your May gets the kill on the Zarya, which is amazing. Your Bastion doing work on both their DPS right now. So you guys are good. You have held this right here. This is good. And you still have your amp. Awesome. I love to see... I can genuinely see that your Lucio has improved and that you've taken the tips that I've given you into account when you are playing these games, dude. I can see, like, when you don't amp it up out of spawn. I can see when you get aggressive, but you don't stay in for a long time. I can see when you are using wall ride to make yourself an elusive target. Like, I can definitely see that you have taken the tips here. That you're paying attention. Yeah, time to go, right? Time to go. Thank God you got that peel. Good. Awesome, dude. Awesome. And you did that from pretty much complete safety. You try and boop her out of the way, but she still gets the Sombra. It is what it is. Now you just back up, right? You just back up out of there. You know she's behind you. Yep, good. And you get the kill again. This Sombra's throwing her life away now. And if you can piss her off enough to throw, then she gets 0 value out of her pick. Zarya leaving the team lost them the team fight. 100%. If the Zarya had stayed alive, they would have won that team fight. Because they won until Zarya died. That's fine. She didn't have a high charge. Just be careful about getting in her face, right? She can kill you super fast. But your team is, you guys are all shooting the same person here, which is why they're able to die so quickly. Your Mei has swapped over to a Venture, which is arguably a better DPS choice in this moment. You heard gotta go, so you know the Sombra is around here somewhere. Where is Sombra? Actually, there she is. Gonna isolate your Venture and potentially kill them. Probably not, though. I take it back. That sucks. It sucks. I don't know what your Venture was doing up there, but they paid for their positional error with their life. You're like, all right, Mercy, get the hell out of here before you get got, dude. Get out of here, dude. Yes, boop her. Right there. So right there, you had a moment where she was right in the doorway, and if you boop her and she can't GA to somebody, you can force her, you can bully her down into hallways like this, and get the kill on Mercy as Lucio. This is arguably a better place to be, though. Your Mercy goes down. You guys are merciless. Yes, bro, yes. And their Mercy just reses their Sombra immediately. Just drop the beat. Drop the beat. You have no reason to hold it. Their Zarya's charge is getting higher and higher. This is great. Awesome. I don't know why we keep mirroring the other tank, but whatever. Their Echo is out of their ultimate there. You are holding them off very effectively, but where is your tank, though? There she is, okay. So at least she's here. She needs to be fighting on payload, is essentially my complaint in this moment. You're looking for it, you're looking for the moment, trying to kill their BAP. You might die. You got the heal going out, this is good. They stopped targeting you, which is also good. The Sombra hits you with the cube. Uh-oh. Yeah, you get the heal from Mercy. You guys are good. You guys are good. That's it. That's the end right there. Their Zarya went down. It's over. And you die, but you guys win the point here. When their Zarya died, it was over. Spicy One, really good gameplay here. You're bad at counterpicking at the counterpick play. You're probably better off mirroring. I can respect it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of tanks that could counter Zarya. I don't necessarily think that Zarya v Zarya is like the worst option. Like, obviously, it'd be worse if they picked like Diva or something like that. But in general, I think that, you know, there are better options than the tank they are already playing. So, Spicy One, I think that you have improved immensely in your Lucio gameplay. There are times where you do still get too aggressive, where you stay in too long. Just remember, you have a few seconds to get that value. You Mach 10 your way in, you get the assassination attempt, and you Mach 10 your way out of there. And because of that, like, you will you will, like, if you can do that, you will save yourself from the deaths that you acquired in this gameplay more often than not, right? So, if there's anything that I can give you as like advice, first of all, don't forget about your wall rides to make yourself an elusive target. There were some times in this gameplay where you were on the floor for a little while, but I didn't really call it out because you were effectively getting eliminations. That being said, you were getting targeted a lot, so don't forget about your wall ride in those scenarios. Makes it harder to target you, and know when to get out. You have a few seconds to go in, try and get your kill, and then get out, and only dive squishy targets. Don't dive tanks, don't dive Reapers, right? Don't, you know, in general, anything that has a shotgun, Torbjorn, Reaper, and then any of the tanks, don't dive them. Everybody else is fair game. Get in their face, blow their head off, and you should be good to go. Real quick, I want to show everybody, Spud has graced us with the beautiful human soup can that she has created here. So I want to show everybody, we have our special soup here today, and so this stream is sponsored by Campbell's. This is Campbell's special cannibal soup. So if you guys have not yet seen it, it's now made with real grandma, so you guys can enjoy this. I want to thank Campbell's for sponsoring today's stream. What an awesome meme you have created here. How good is this, everybody? Like, look at how amazing it is, right? Isn't it just the best thing you've ever seen? My God, it's so good. Flo, isn't it incredible? Thank you to Campbell's for the sponsorship opportunity. What an incredible opportunity it is. My God, the special soup, you guys, just amazing. Just amazing. This became a meme so fast. It's so good. Where do I place my order for this special soup? Oh, you know, links in the description for you guys who want to order yourself a can of the special soup. Became a meme so fast. It's so good, though. I told my boyfriend last night about the cannibalism discussion, and he said that Campbell and cannibal sounds alike. That's right. That's why it's Campbell's Cannibal Soup. Right? Like, it's so good. The black market. Yep. That's where we got him. That's where we got him. That's where you can find your Campbell's special cannibal soup. And how amazing is that, dude? Oh my God, it's so good. It's my favorite thing that I have seen in, like, I don't know, a year, in like months. Okay, let me pull up Flo's gameplay. We're gonna check out Flo and his gameplay before we jump into the Mauga, because I wasn't able to get to Flo yesterday because we were too busy talking about cannibals. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, all right, Flo, I got you here. Let's hit the import. Bang, we're in, baby. Match loaded. Let's do it. Coincidence? I think not. I think not as well. It was meant to be. Just in general, I think that there could not have been a better coincidence in terms of soup. Amazing. Just looked up on the black market for the soup. I saw that it's currently going for a bid, and the highest bidder is Zen. I knew it! Zen, and like his competitor is Hammond. It's hilarious, dude. I have no real recollection of this game, so this will be a surprise. That's kind of funny. Real quick, I just want to say, doesn't Alari have the best melee animation? It is so sexy when she melees things. The way she swings the gun like a sword, awesome, dude. Super dope. Okay, we got 5 seconds left. Let's just make sure that nobody swaps characters so I don't talk about stuff for no reason. 1, 0. Bang, you hit the healing pylon immediately. Nothing wrong with that. I love her melee, it's fantastic. It really does look like she's swinging a sword, right? I think it's easier for Hammond. Hamsters are like $20. That's true. That's true. We could make the, like, Hammond could get a cup of Campbell's Hammond soup. You know, what does that take, like 2 hamsters? Like, that's like a $45 investment after you buy the can and the beef broth. Luna, relax. All right, there's nobody here. Yeah, her melee is amazing. All right, so on your team, Flo, you have a yourself as Alari. You have a Kiriko, which is awesome because you're going to need that Kiriko for the Kitsune Rush. Although you don't really have any DPS that can realistically take advantage of it, you can use the Kitsune Rush to make Reinhardt into an absolute monster there. Your Sombra can potentially utilize it, but realistically, you kind of need a hit scan player on your team right here. So, like, it would be better to not have this Hanzo and potentially swap them out for an Ashe or a Widowmaker or a Sojourn, or even a Soldier would be better in this scenario for you. Your Reinhardt, also a terrible pick on this map. This is a very ranged map with lots of high ground. Sigma would be a better tank in this moment. Wrecking Ball would be a better tank at this moment. Roadhog, even, like, pretty much anyone but Reinhardt would be better on this map than Rein is. On the enemy team, you have a Doomfist, which is going to be good for them for the boop potential. Doom can send people flying really easily and potentially flying off the map to get the one hit even when he does not have a fully charged rocket punch. You have no idea how right you are about the tank choice. Bro, I'm telling you, man. It's like I love Reinhardt and I love the character, but like, come on, guys. Please stop playing this character until he is buffed. For the love of God, stop playing Reinhardt so that we can win games. Like, it's crazy. Like, he's not bad. He's just bad, right? He's not bad, he's just old. He's just, like, not got any tools that Sigma has. He doesn't have any tools that Doomfist has, that Wrecking Ball has, that Junker Queen has. Like, he's just so antiquated. This is the perfect word for him. It's just, it's out of date, man. Their team has a very strong DPS combo with the Soldier Cassidy. This is going to be hard to deal with. The amount of pressure they're going to put out is really going to test the healing, assuming they can hit shots, is really going to test the healing of you and Kiriko here. You're going to need your healing pylon to be within range of them. Otherwise, they're going to get their shit kicked in by the amount of damage these guys can put out. But the enemy team has kind of a crap combo to support a Doomfist because the Ana needs to be able to hit him, which is almost impossible with Doomfist. And not only that, but Ana does not heal enough to keep a Doomfist alive, and in general is not really that good of a support player in this current meta. Although she will be better after the armor changes get reverted. Ana is actually one of the characters that benefits extremely from the armor change against tanks. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Ana cannot headshot. So not only does she not get the detriment of the 25% armor, or the 25% critical reduction that other characters will have to deal with, because she can't crit, her damage is fully over time. And when armor was the way that it was in Overwatch 1, where it reduced 5 damage for each hit up to 50% of the damage, right? Ana's damage is calculated as a whole, so it takes 5 damage off of the entire whole of her shot. So what that is like her damage over time will hit the same amount of damage minus 5 against armor instead of what it is right now, which is minus 30% against armor. So Ana's actually getting low-key a little bit of an offensive buff when the Season 10 mid-season patch comes out. So wait till you guys see me on Ana. JK, I'm still booty on her, but I will get there. It's not that Ana isn't, like, it's not that you can't do well on her. It's that there are just straight up better options than Ana. Like, she needs to be able to hit the target. She needs to, like, her neutral game is the main reason why you pick this character for the anti-heal and for the sleep dart. Her ultimate is kind of shitty compared to Kitsune Rush. Her healing potential is kind of bad compared to Moira, compared to Lucio, compared to Kiriko. Her neutral game is the reason you pick her, right? Those two abilities alone are the only reasons you play Ana, and if they're not needed, you don't play Ana. And that's kind of the way that it goes, right? Like against this team, they're going to use the anti-heal on Rein, and it's just going to destroy Reinhardt. That's the reason you would pick Ana against this team that Flo is on right now. The Mercy is also not a good not a good support for Doomfist, because Doomfist is just too fast. And while the Guardian Angel can get her there and has a very short cooldown, Mercy needs to be on the person for the entire time. A Lifeweaver would be better here. A Kiriko would be better here. Even Moira, who can fade in with him and deal, like, aggressive pressure, would be better, because the Mercy healing is only going to be so good for so long. So their team is working with a tank that doesn't fit with their comp. But if this Ana was a Lucio, the whole dynamic would be changing, right? Like, if this Ana swaps to Lucio, the Lucio can go in with the Doom, he can speed boost the Cassidy. He can be in places to follow up on the damage of everybody on the team. Like, there's literally their one change from a, like, mostly meta comp. But we'll see what happens here. Got your healing pylon on the bottom. You're using the high ground position here, putting out your offensive pressure. Just get these out of the way. Just get these barricades, banisters, railings, whatever you want to call them. Just melee them out of the way here. Okay, you drop down. That's fine. You took a little bit of hit from their Ana. No big deal. You see their team is looking for the one hit to knock you off of the bridge here. They're not going to get it. Your tank is already dead. Immediately died. How did he die? Let's just back it up and find out. Tank, how'd you die, fam? Did you get booped off the map? There it goes, baby. Alright, we'll see you later, tank. Goodbye. That's exactly what happened, dude. So, you're gonna reload, you're gonna back off here. You pulled your pylon down. This is fine. You're waiting for your moment. Your Sombra off in the distance, very low health already. Not looking good for her. I was using them for cover in case of a Widow shooting spawn. Yeah, I understood. As soon as I saw what you were doing, like as soon as you didn't break it, I understood where you were going for that. It will absorb a single shot. So that's something to keep in mind, right? Ryan goes in, he gets the pin, but the damage of the Doom Fist is just too high. Forces him back immediately. The Doom is also getting supported pretty well here. The Mercy is on him, able to keep him from dying. Your team, your Reinhardt actually kills both their soldier with the melee swing, which is good, and their Doom with a fire strike from the distance, which is actually really strong. But the Doom Fist is back immediately, gets the res. You're trying to follow up on the damage. This is good. I think you're doing the right thing here. Yes, go for the Mercy. Try and get whatever damage you can on her. Force her away from Doom, because as she's away from Doom, he just falls apart, right? When Doom doesn't have support, he just falls apart. Trying to get up to the high ground, but you missed a little bit. That's okay. You have the pylon in a place where it's hard for them to kill it. Your Ryan charges in, gets the pin on your on their soldier, which is good. You're looking for the high ground spot there. Their team is back. You already have the checkpoint, though, so it doesn't matter. Your Ryan charges deep, deep. Way too deep. Hopefully he retreats. And he does. That's good. Your Doom, their Doom is bullied into a corner by the Sombra and the Hanzo. Can't get away. Immediately dead here. You try and get that damage in on the soldier. Get a little bit of a hit there. The Cassidy kills your healing pylon. You see the soldier is behind you, so you are able to quickly turn around, and that's good. You can see me placing the pylon in panic there. Yeah, you did your best to try and save Reinhardt, right? At the very least, you had something there. We have abandoned the payload. Kiriko's on it, so at least there's that. There's somebody on it, but we abandoned the payload entirely, pretty much. We don't chase, right? We don't chase. This is good. You go around, you go to the payload again, you're on it, your tank is on it, this is great. And you got the kill on the soldier, which is awesome. You see the Doom is here, you're able to cancel his rocket punch with your movement ability. Very good use of your movement ability there. Ryan goes for the Earth Shatter, but unfortunately only gets the Ana and does not follow up. I think he thought he got no one, so in that moment he disengaged. You are in a bad place here, right? Like, you need to use your movement ability to get back over to your team. You have gone too deep since Ryan decided to leave you. And if you can't get back over there, this is going to be the end. And you do. Great. Awesome. And now you're using your pylon to keep yourself alive. Yeah, I think in this moment you keep yourself up. And, you know, if you can secure your own mask, you're good. So you go for the value. Look at the value on this Illari ultimate right here. You're gonna tag all four of them, I think, with this ultimate. What an ult, bro. Dang, and you're getting that heavy damage out on their team. You got the headshot. Bang, you got the triple kill, quadruple kill. Flo, your ultimates on Illari are fucking legendary, bro. Amazing. Incredible, incredible job there. While Illari is not the best character in the game, you do an amazing job making her work in situations where you can. Like, she's she's incredible in your hands, right? You are the OTP Illari. You could OTP this character all the way to like top 500. This gameplay is a disaster. I mean, they're doing their best. They're pushing pretty hard. The team is actually getting some decent value. I'm not gonna lie. Their Doomfist kind of sucks, and I think that is the problem for the enemy team right here. I think the entirety of their fault, their entire like play is falling apart because Doomfist is ass. I think that is the problem here. Sky, what's going on, dude? How are you? Welcome to the show. We had 2 Lucio reviews earlier, Platinum Lucio gameplay reviews. We also discussed the mid-season patches coming out for the tank buffs. So if you want to check that out, you can see those after the show here. Right now, we're doing an Illari gameplay. So your team's pushing the payload forward. That's fine. It's good that your tank is aggressing, as long as he doesn't go too deep. The spicy noodles come out. Your tank is gonna die if he doesn't get out immediately. Alright, there he is. Good. This is solid. Again, their Doomfist just sucks, right? So you've got the soldier is using his ultimate right now, but he's kind of out of position to really get value with it. He needs to be, if possible, taking this high ground position behind you to really get value out of his ultimate here. I don't think he's going to. Yeah, he immediately dies, right? That's what happens, dude. He was in a terrible place. You're trying to get Ryan alive. You got your pylon in a decent place there. They are not targeting it at all, which is good for you. You move the pylon to another good place. This is really solid. Again, very difficult for them to shoot a pylon that's up here, because they have to choose between not fighting you, which puts them into an incredibly vulnerable state, or just letting your pylon heal for free, which is a lot of healing that the pylon can put out. So, like, they really they're in a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario against you right here. They do kill your pylon, the Bastion on their team. Okay, so here comes Doomfist, finally getting a little bit of value, right? He hits the Hanzo and is able to get the kill on him, followed up with the Bastion. Your pylon is gone. You have 28 hit points here. This should be the end of your life. But he just left you. Like, they just left you alone. And your Ryan is able to charge their Doom literally off the map into a wall. There you go. I had a feeling you were about to meet your end here. It felt like danger. Ryan's going in deep for the hammer down. You have no support alive here. So, like, oh, there she is. Okay, you do have a support player. So at least there's that, right? The Ryan knows not to play too deep. Although, I take it back, dude. Famous last words, man. We'll see you later, Reinhardt. We'll see you later, bro. Ryan's gonna die. We've abandoned the payload completely, right? Fuck a payload. We're not winning this game. We don't need to worry about it. Your Sombra's dead. No way she lives through this. There she goes, right? Ryan charges back to the payload. I was stressing to keep Ryan alive. Could have done better. I mean, you were doing your best. This Ryan is a little bit too wild. A little too aggressive. It's time to go. Nice shot on the Doom. Just leave, bro. Just leave. Don't even try. You can't get more value out of this. This push is over. If you stay, you risk dying. You're trying to push it forward. Their Bastion is contesting you. You got the pylon out. You knock him backwards. It's healing your Sombra here. Your Hanzo goes down. Man, dude, you are deep for a long time. You should have gotten punished by now. This is the moment, yeah? It's the moment where your team figures it out. Nope. Nope, we're going for it, dude. You're gonna die. Yeah, you die, dude. It's all good. You were in for a long time. We deserve to die. You have plenty of time, too. You still have 3 minutes to win this. Zero reason you need to be in that long, I think. Their Doomfist finally catching a little bit of a stride here. Figuring out how to press his buttons. Team goes deep, and I'm trying to work with him. I mean, at least you commit. I can't fault you for committing. You throw the healing pylon, doing your best to keep this Ryan alive, but he is determined to die. You got the damage up on Doom. Doom also determined to die. We just wait, bro. We just wait. It's too chaotic right now to do anything of actual value. Everything is happening too quickly. Everybody needs to chill for a second, regain their bearings, and then we're going to be good to go. That is death. Yeah, if you'd have kept going, that was death right there. You know your Ryan is behind you because you saw the fire strike. You're looking for a little bit of damage on this Junkrat. It's death if you stand in the doorway with a Junkrat. Oh, God, so scary. You have a health pack right here. You have a health pack right there. Don't forget about it. You're going to use your healing orb instead. Oh, God, you threw the damage orb. Well, at least you caught the Ofuda, right? This Ryan is dead. Oh my God, everyone on their team fell apart, bro. Look at your Kiriko, look at you, right? Ryan is up here all by his lonesome, just swinging, just hoping for the best, swinging. Oh, you didn't see the mercy. All right, your Ryan got her, okay. Their whole team's coming back now. It is what it is. Oh my God, you got it. No way, bro. Good job. Holy shit. That was a scary one. No lie, that was a scary gameplay. Let's put it back on you. You're here for the attack. Let's look at the team comp. Your Mercy has swapped over to a Lifeweaver, which is fine. Arguably, maybe not as good, although they can life grip the tank to safety. But the tank's just going to go right back in. You know that, right? So, like, it kind of doesn't matter. Their team coming out with a Reaper instead this time. Reaper, kind of an odd choice to use on attack. It would be better if they had stuck to their guns. They also have a Bastion now, instead of the 2-hit scan that they had before. They would have been better off staying with the characters they had before. Straight up. Reaper has already killed your Hanzo. Their Kiriko already killed your Sombra. Your 2 DPS are down. This push is over. This defense is over. It's time to go. We retreat all the way back. We life grip the tank, which is great. But again, exactly like I said he was going to do. Here he goes. There he goes, bro. Trying to get away from this Doom. Don't forget your health pack along the way. You see it, but you're not getting it. That's okay. You're trying to get out as fast as you can. You want to keep this Weaver alive if you can. Unfortunately, you weren't able to. Looking for the moment where you can kill this Doom. You're probably dead here. Oh, but you got him. Okay, you guys are good. Still a very scary place to be, though. You did your best to keep him alive. Got the pylon in a forward position here. Reaper is on you now from behind. And you're able to get the kill on him. Good shots, I will say. You are a strong, aggressive support player. Put the pylon in a decent place. That way it's still getting value on your team. We don't want to peek this Bastion. Maybe the real way to play Overwatch was the health packs we missed along the way. Yo, it could be. It could be. Yo, like, think about how many times I have said, get the health pack, and the person I'm spectating does not get the health pack. Like, almost every time, right? You go in for the value ultimate there. I would have, in this moment, they Suzu'd it. Never mind. You're doing the right thing. Doing everything you can to get this Doom down. It is funny, Cell. It is really funny. Trying to keep your Bastion alive. Spud for Overwatch social media manager when I'm hiring Spud as my social media manager when when we have enough money to hire one. She's gonna be the person who does our tweets. I'm gonna pay her a salary to do tweets and post videos. I'll be like, look, these are the videos, post them at these times. Also make a scheduled tweet every 6 hours or whatever. Drop a little 45K a year for that or something. Uh-oh. All right, so you're able to stay alive here. Your charge, your Ana puts their Doom to sleep. Your Ryan charges him immediately. He gets hit with the anti-heal. This Doom is throwing so goddamn hard for their team. Like, he is legitimately the worst player on their team. And he just will not swap off of Doom. At what point, this gameplay is a disaster. Bro, I agree with you. But from the enemy team's perspective, Sky. from the enemy team's perspective, like, they are... Like, this Doom is throwing. Every chance he gets, he is absolutely throwing. Also, their team comp is terrible. But, specifically their tank is just awful, dude. Yeah, we need to back up now. It's time to retreat. You need to utilize... This is your... They have this lane. This is their lane now. This is your corner. You fight from here now. Thankfully, you were able to live. Your Reinhardt is going to die if he stays up there. It is what it is. That's what he gets. We pull the pylon now, right? We pull the pylon down. Take it down before somebody destroys it. Oh, no. Oh, you did pull it down. Okay. All right, good, good. You got it out there trying to save your Junkrat, but you can't. It is what it is. You're going to back up here. Backing up and out of the way. This is good. Trying to keep Ryan alive. Their Reaper is terrible. Absolutely terrible. What did he think was going to happen? I just want to back it up just a few seconds here. Let's look at this from the perspective of this Reaper. That's Bastion. Reaper, look at this. Ready? What did you think you were about to do? Was he about to jump down? Yeah, he had ultimate. Yeah, but that's still death. This is a Hanzo right here, bro. A Hanzo in his face. You know, it only takes one storm arrow. He could be dead in like a fraction of a second, a third of a second. And also his Wraith form is on cooldown, bro. His Wraith form's on cooldown for 4 more seconds when he jumps down. Oh my god. What a dipshit. It's terrible. That could have been a really good Earth Shatter. Yes, it was. It was A, and B, you were very fast with the follow-up, so you were able to get up here and take care of his follow-up damage that he needed while he went deep and killed the Mercy. You know that you need to keep your Ana alive now, and we're good to go. His hair? Oh, I missed his hair. Damn it. Don't push this far forward, right? Like right now, your entire team is back here. You are on the payload. Can I submit a VOD? Absolutely. If you would like to submit a VOD, you can do so by sending me the import code to DudeNoWayLive@gmail.com, or, which is the name of the channel without the exclamation point, at gmail.com. Or if you would rather, you can join the Discord and you can send it to the Discord section that is Overwatch 2 gameplay reviews. Drop me your import code. Make sure you leave your name as well so that I know who I'm actually spectating. And if you can, if it's a competitive game, please leave your rank as well so that I can check that out. And we will do that in a future episode. Like tomorrow, probably. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I normally take Saturdays off to do things with the family and stuff like that. So likely on Sunday we will be doing that one. That's like the only day that I've taken off as well. So I've been live every single day except for Saturdays for a while. Yeah, we still have one more that we have to do here, and I have to be finished with this show in like 50 minutes. So I was hoping to stagger before they respawn, took a risk. You said hell no. Well, okay then, man. Whatever you say, dude. Do mine or you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Submit it or you're a bitch. Submit it and wait till Sunday or you're the bitch. This is my show. If you want to do your own goddamn show, then you can do your own show where you review gameplays. Submit it and wait. No? Okay then. Well then you ain't getting your gameplay reviewed, are you? Once I got my new mouse in, I will be sending a VOD review, hopefully. Alright, sounds good, Cell. I'm looking forward to it.
Feels better. Thanks.
This gameplay is a disaster. Yeah, you've said that 3 times, man. I'm trying to be nice, but think of something else. And the Reaper comes down. You're doing your best to get this Doom out of the way. He uses his ultimate to get up into the sky and regen some of his hit points. In this moment, you're probably going to die. You have nothing to kill this Reaper with. He finally got to use his Death Blossom. It looks like your Ana and you are going to go down here, which is going to leave your Reinhardt in a position where he will probably also die. They're going to take this checkpoint off of that. Oh, you lived, bro. Good job. You still need to leave, though. You still need to leave immediately. Nah, bro. Nah, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. As soon as you lived, you gotta abandon everybody. The spicy noodles come out, but it's not gonna be enough to save your team here. This is the end, right? This is where they get checkpoint number 1. Yeah, it is what it is. Your Rhine is already back. I'm gonna put it on you. You are also already back because you had the forward spawn, so that's good. You hit him with the fall back message, which is great. He absolutely does need to fall back. Your Sombra needs to get out of there, bro. That's what she gets. I don't know what she thought she was about to do. You got 20 hit points here. Do you get... Bro, come on. Flo. The health pack is right there. Don't forget about it. Alright, so... you might die here again. I was so happy I reacted in time to escape and devastated when I turned around and none of my team was left. Yeah. It's like a fruit stripe gum moment, right? Where you're excited and then you're immediately sad. This gameplay is horrendous. Thank you, Medieval. I appreciate you coming and letting me know. Are you just Skymon Pro on a different account? Or are you guys like friends or something? Because like this literally just the exact same message but with one word changed. Is this your alternate account? Ah, well, it is what it is, right? You did what you did what you could there. They came too far forward. Your tank needed to back off, and he couldn't. It should be studied so players know what they should not do. That is literally the point of what we're doing here. But thank you. You know, I'm gonna promote you to Captain. Captain Obvious. Their Doomfist finally getting some value, though. Their Reaper also finally getting some value. They're actually doing something now, where in the first round, they did absolutely nothing for the entire gameplay. Your Reinhardt is terrible. Appreciate you, OG. Yeah, no problem, dude. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm glad you guys can take a joke. Your Reinhardt sucks, bro. He deserves to die. He absolutely deserves to eat the floor right here. I don't like the health pack inside the building. Takes a lot of time to grab, and the enemy is probably there. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, your Ana was right in front of you. She just didn't give you a single heal, right? Which is my experience as a DPS main. I will literally stand in front of support players at critical health, and they will still not heal me, which is why I said grab the health pack. I'm conditioned, bro. Your whole team needs to back up and regroup. There is no 5v5 happening. No one can win. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. No one can win until we get together for a 5v5. It can't be done, right? Alright, so you got 3, but the 3v5 still not enough to win you this fight. You're repositioning the pylon. It's good for you. What is he doing, bro? Is this the same Mauga from the other day? Like, because look at how much health he has. He came back from spawn immediately dead. This guy sucks balls. And he deserves to be dead. Yeah, you gotta use your cover here. Don't forget that there is a Bastion. Standing in front of him is very scary. The Hanzo here also potentially could die. I like to imagine Sky message their friend like, this live streamer hurt my feelings, help. I don't think, you know, maybe. I think Sky is just, I think Sky's just giving me shit. I think, in reality, Sky is actually enjoying the show. Or they've already left. That is also a possibility. But I think, in reality, Sky's just enjoying the show. Just busting my balls a little bit. I also am a ball buster. But I'm also the one in charge. So, like, it's my show, you know? I can control who, what I do, who talks. Like, I have full control here, so... Their Doomfist is pushing you guys back. The stagger train has left the station, bro. You guys can't get a team fight together at all. Half the brain cell being shared between them. Like, the Reinhardt and the Mauga, like, it's terrible. It's literally the exact same gameplay, but now he's Rein, right? Excuse me, now he's Orisa. Let's see if he can do better as Orisa. And you get that Doom. The Doom went too deep, right? When he didn't get the kill, he should have known that it was time to leave. But at the same time, he was finally getting something. He was trying for the stagger, but now his team is staggered, right? So, like, they have plenty of time. They have 2 minutes 42 to get back together and get a team fight going. Trolls be trolling, not worth the oxygen to acknowledge. Yeah, I mean, but, like, it wasn't that hard of a troll. It's not like he was in here, like... okay, one time, I was on Twitch and I was streaming. I had, like, I don't know, like 30 viewers that day. We were doing some kind of raid in Destiny, right? And there was a ton of people in the stream. And then we had one guy come in and just start talking shit out of nowhere. And then he was like, "You fat bitch." And I was like, "Fat bitch? I'm 130 pounds." And everybody in the chat roasted him, dude. Like, he was obliterated. And then he just left. But that shit is pretty funny, right? I was for sure talking about Malga and Ryan. I get it. Spicy noodles go out. They are, at the very least, they're able to hold them off for a few seconds here. So your tank is up in the front, which is fine as long as they don't go too deep, right? If they line of sight you, then it's their problem. There you go, right? There it is. They're just begging to die, standing in front of the entire team, letting the Reaper shoot them in the face over and over again. And then I bet you in the chat, they're like, "Where are my heals? Why am I not getting support?" Right? Also, the Kitsune Rush coming out. When the Kitsune Rush comes out, it's time to just leave. We need to back away from it. We need to play this corner now and deny them the value of their Kitsune Rush, because when they shoot it up the road like this, it's very, very difficult for you to survive this. I think it's almost impossible for you to survive this. I like to hit them with the, "You probably moan when you wipe." Oh god, that's nasty. That's nasty. They powered you up. They hit you with the nano boost, so you're gonna use ultimate here. At least it's a good time for nano, but the Reaper is about to ultimate underneath you. I can see the future, baby. Yeah, no, there's gonna be no value gotten out of this. I think you're dead here. If you get away, it will be a miracle. Nah, I didn't think so, dude. Like, you went in deep, you tried for it, you know, you used the 2 ultimates trying to get it as best you could, but the Kitsune Rush, man, that Kitsune Rush is just too powerful to deal with there. It's just not gonna work, right? Alright, so you're backing up, you're backing up, backing up. Your team is finally getting to regroup. You're gonna have a proper 5v5 here, which is gonna be crazy. Are you swapping characters? Flo's got to check on his DoorDash. His DoorDash is on the way. He's got to make sure. It says the driver is 5 minutes out. That Reaper cut off the rest from following up. What a shame. Pretty sure was supposed to get that nano. Pretty sure, like, Orisa? I mean, either way, right? Either way. Pretty funny. Orisa, yeah. I thought so too. I thought it was a weird choice to nano you, but hey. You know what? If you gotta use the ultimate, if you're going for it, at least you committed and used yours too. You knock back the Reaper, trying to keep your team alive, trying to get that headshot on Reaper. You just gotta aim up a little bit. Your aim, when you're trying to get these headshots, there are times when you're in the right place, but a lot of times I see you, like, it's almost like your gun has weight to it. If you look at your crosshair, it's just like, it's kind of like right over their belt, or like over their belly button. So if you just remember to aim up, then you should be good there. Okay, you use the movement ability to get away from the Bastion. That's good. Keeping your team alive as best you can. The Bastion is using his tank form right next to you, so you're going to use the payload as a piece of cover. That's solid. Knocking the Doomfist backwards. They're panicking, I think, at this moment. Because, like, look at their team. Look at where their team is, right? Doom all the way over here. Mercy all the way over here, right? Kiriko and Bastion way back here. And their Reaper is coming back from the spawn. Like, no one is together. They're not really team fighting. Even though they're kind of near each other, being vaguely near each other does not a team fight make, you know? No one's following up on the damage that's being put out by the Doomfist, which means that the Doom is getting no value. They're all kind of playing their own game of Overwatch, I think. Yeah, it is what it is, right? You tried, you did your best, you put your healing pylon in the right place, your team's going down. This is the moment where you either respawn and win the round, or you lose the round entirely. Your Orisa Your Orisa is rough too, bro. Rough around the edges here. Your Sombra goes in. She hits the hack. Potentially she gets some value here, but she doesn't. She immediately dies. Your healing pylon is gone. This is the end. Even if you make it back in time, this is the end. Yeah, you can't win. That was just a free death for you. Unfortunately, that was padding the enemy team's scoreboard. But you died on the payload. You did everything you could. Your tank needs to play better. That's what it comes down to. End of the day, if your tank had played better, it would have been a different story. Also, your tank is still a Reinhardt in round 3. It hasn't worked. Their tank also still a Doomfist in round 3. It is genuinely incredible to watch these guys do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. I did not know how to pull this back, what I could have done to carry more. The only thing you could have done to carry more would be to, like, be Moira and, like, kill everyone on their team. Literally, that's pretty much it. Or be Lucio and, like, kill everyone on their team while keeping your team alive. Very unlikely that your team makes it based on the way that your tank plays. It's just unfortunate that you have such an aggressive tank that doesn't know his angles and isn't utilizing cover. If you notice, he makes up for his bad positioning by holding up the shield, which is why he wasn't able to keep himself alive as Orisa, because he has no shield once he presses the buttons, right? So once the cooldowns are gone, he has nothing to protect himself because he's not using cover effectively. And in doing so, he's also line of sighting his support players, which means not only does he die, but he dies incredibly fast because there's no one to put heals in to combat the amount of damage going out onto him. So it's not your fault. But their tank is also doing the same thing, right? And their team, because of their team comp, they're not set up to play with a Doomfist, and because they're not set up to play with him, there's no team shots, and because of that, they're losing, they're losing team fights that they could be winning, because no one is following up on the damage Doom puts out. Let me take a sip of my Red Bull here. Alright. Just gonna do this and do that. Cool. Cool. So, here we are.
Thank you.
The gameplay, everybody is the same character that they were in the last round.
Let's block that payload.
Together.
Doomfist, Reaper is already here with you. He's moving forward fast. You see him behind you, right? Bang. He's far away, but he's trying to get you. You have already decided that it's time to reposition, it looks like. You're giving Kiriko somebody to teleport to. Don't forget about this health pack. Doom left, but don't forget that it's there just in case you do need it. Your Reinhardt dead. He didn't have any support on him. Your Kiriko was a little bit slow coming out of the spawn, and when you left, we left Reinhardt to die. Unfortunately, like, giving Kiriko somebody to teleport to is smart. That being said, you maybe couldn't have saved Reinhardt anyway. Hard to say. Kiriko completely missed we were defense again. Yeah, sometimes that happens to the best of us, right? You think you're on attack, you wait to pick your character or whatever, and then you realize, oh shit, I have like 100 meters to run and the game starts in 4 seconds. Health pack behind you. Oh no, it's not in this one. It's over. I take it back. It's right here. And somebody already grabbed it, so. You're trying to get out here, you go down probably. Oh, he doesn't follow up? He didn't follow up fast enough. Nice. This is what I was talking about, where there's no one to follow up on this Doomfist damage. Storm! Oh my god, Storm, how was your trip from Dubai? Are you finally home? It's good to see you. I hope I've been healing well. I've been, you know, I'm healing pretty alright. You know, every day is a new day. I was in a lot of pain the other day, but that seems to have subsided. It seems like the really bad pain days are fewer and far between, so that's good. But the, you know, but that's what happens, right? That's what happens when you get your lungs scraped and then parts of them removed through your back and then staples put in them. Like, you know, it's a lot of damage, right? It's a lot of damage, but pretty good. Feeling pretty good overall. It helps that I get to sit at a desk and talk. This is like a less strenuous job than most people have. This guy loves dying. This Reaper goes in. At least he had Wraith for him this time. You guys lose this point. It's time to back up. They're too aggressive right here. You guys have already lost one of your DPS. Your Hanzo's on his way back from the spawn. You're in a 3v5 scenario. You can't win. Yeah, so your tank goes down. Just leave, bro. Just leave. Just let them have this point. You can't stop them. Fighting here is only going to end up with your team dead. Just start backing up now across the bridge and just leave. You're dead. Yeah. That was the wrong place to go. Glad your spirits have been up. Yeah, I hope yours have been too. Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, as good as you can be. I think in this moment, if your team doesn't back off, they all die. Kiriko got out, so at least there's that. Ryan charged directly at them. Bro, Reinhardt, what are you doing, fam? I'm gonna put this on Ryan for a second. On Ryan. There it goes. Okay, Reinhardt, what are you doing? Why would you charge all the way in there? The Bastion's right there. The Doomfist is right there. What do you hope to gain? What if he gets knocked into the river? He went in. He gets the kill on the Mercy there. He's trying to swing up on the Doom. Or on the Bastion, even. Doomfist killed himself, dude! Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, Kiriko had no chance. She had no chance. Your Reinhardt is about to use Earth Shatter. And maybe he gets a lot. No, instead he gets a lot of kill cam. He gets a lot of watching himself die. Kiriko just needs to leave, bro. This Kiriko's contesting for no reason. They already have the point. What are you contesting for? Like, just let them go. It's fine. It's fine that they have the point. Get together for a 5v5. Yeah, just leave. Please leave. Thank God. Why would you use that in spawn, dude? That's not going to make them abandon the point. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Do we have a 5v5? 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3. We got 3. A 3v5 is not going to be enough. Who is back there? Oh, okay. He just looked red because he was behind the bridge. Ah, man. This is dangerous, bro. This is really dangerous. You need the high ground position here. You have all the safety in the world from up here. You can use your movement ability or these stairs to get up to it, right? You just run up the stairs and you're immediately there. And then you can shoot them from up here without having to worry about them killing you. You're in a very, very dangerous place. Health pack. Health pack. Health pack. Yes, you won the round, so that's good. Let's go ahead and move it forward. Let's move it forward. 8, 7, 6. All right, your team knows that they're attacking this time, right? All right, good. 1, and we're opening it up. We still have this Hanzo, which arguably, like, I feel like this Hanzo should have swapped like 2 rounds ago, but we still have Hanzo for whatever reason. Your other DPS is now Junkrat, which is fine. You still have Kiriko, which is fine. You still have this Reinhardt. I don't understand it, but whatever. Their team didn't swap at all, so like, I guess they think they did a good job there. You can expect Doom, every time you start on this map, you can expect Doom will be behind these boxes just waiting for the moment. You're looking for the headshot there. Here comes Doom. Bang, there it is. You try to get the boop on him, but he has his dive available, so that sucks. Trying to keep your team alive here. Desperately needs to keep the team alive, because they need to get some kills, some amount of value here. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hang on one sec, guys. Gotta make sure this isn't my kid's school. All right. Sorry about that. That was an important call from a lawyer. So I absolutely had to take that one. So anyhow, so you are here. You finally get a kill. Your Reinhardt gets a kill on the Reaper, which is good for your team. You're moving forward. It's very dangerous for you guys right now. Spud is making something again. I can only imagine what this one's going to be. So you're able to get these kills here. You're following, or these damage in. The lawyer from Campbell's, that's what it was. Yeah, they were calling to make sure that I got my welcome packet, which is just a bunch of human arms and legs. No, it's good. It's good. Campbell's is the official sponsor of today's stream, so I appreciate them. Thank you to Campbell's, you know? And you get the Doomfist down, which is awesome. This is good for you. Your team, realistically, you can kind of just stay on the payload here, right? Like, you can use the payload as a piece of cover, and then you kind of, this Bastion has to engage, or he loses, right? So, if you stay on the payload and you don't fight him, because again, like, if everybody leaves the payload, which Ryan is leaving it, your whole team is leaving it to go and kill Bastion, then we're missing out on our opportunity to push it to the point. So, kind of no reason to go fight him when we could push this forward, right? And you know that, so you go back. You're going to try and keep Reinhardt alive. You get the kill on their Mercy, which is great. Following up on that damage, letting your healing recharge. This is awesome. I'm going to pause this real quick, and I just want to reload this on the back end here, because I'm not getting the updates. There we go. Phew, at least we're safe for now from becoming the chicken in their chicken noodle soup. Yeah, we're safe for now. But, you know, we'll see what happens, right? If the gangsters come knocking at the door, if one day I never go live again and you don't know why, then you'll know that I got turned into Campbell's Cannibal Soup. Which, again, thank you to Campbell's Cannibal Soup for sponsoring today's show. Make sure that you guys go out, you grab yourself a can of Campbell's Cannibal Soup, now with real grandma. I want to make sure that we endorse the sponsor here as much as possible. Hashtag ad. Excuse me, exclamation point ad. That shit is hilarious. You're doing good. You're putting in aggression where you can. You've got the healing pylon in a good place. Your Kiriko is using the wall to keep herself alive. Or, excuse me, their Kiriko is using the wall to keep herself alive. But in reality, I think in this moment, she is just stalling. There's nothing really that she can do to stop you on her own. The Reaper also very, very stupid for coming out this far. Really nothing that they could do about this. You guys are going to push it forward. It's Doom you need to worry about, right? When you see Doom, the butthole should clench. I was so tired by this point, it became a blur. This is another part of the problem with competitive, is that the games do go on so long that at a certain point you tune out, right? So like, we're 23 minutes into this game now, 22 minutes and 7 seconds into this game now, and at a certain point you kind of like lose focus because it just has happened for so goddamn long, you know? Alright, we're good. You're good. You're doing your best to keep your Reinhardt alive. This Rein is crazy, bro. Whatever he does, whatever he thinks he's doing, he's really making it difficult for you. You used your movement ability and went all the way deep here. This is a scary place to be, right? Because if Doom hits you into this wall, that's the end. Also, we abandoned the payload, which only needs a few more feet to make it to the end. If you go out here, you risk getting rocket punched off the bridge. And we're kitsuneing into a kitsune. So it's anybody's game. It's silly time here on the point. This Reaper does not have ultimate, but we have to assume that he does. So we got to break line of sight with him, right? Yes, yes, bro, yes. Using your ultimate to put in the damage and force them away. You want to try and kill them as best you can. The Suzu came in and was able to save the Kiriko, but unable to save her in the long run when your Junkrat followed up with that damage. Junkrat also popping off and kills the Doomfist, and in addition to that, you are able to explode the Sunburst debuff and kill the Mercy, which is great. Your team wins right here off of this. I knew Ryan was going to go straight for that door, and he needed to live right now, but both Kiri and I had the same plan. I mean, you win. You win. There's nothing they can do to get back. You have killed enough of them that you win the game right here. Maybe they get back for one more team fight. Any stagger here would be great. You still have time, though. You still have time on the clock. It's not even overtime yet. Is somebody on the payload? Okay, Junkrat's on the payload. Thank God, right? Thank God Junkrat's there. Gotta make sure you don't die. And you made it to the checkpoint before they ever made it back. They stopped to fight your Reinhardt. Doom did not go in, and because he didn't go in, he lost the game. That is amazing. Incredible gameplay on your part. The only thing that I can really say is, like, sometimes you gotta let him die. You did the best that you could, but you committed to keeping him alive in every scenario. Where he committed, you committed, and that's more important, arguably, than actually, like, living, or like whether you live or you die. If you commit, your team commits to the fight, then it's arguably a better call. Flo, you have really, really good gameplay, and because of that, there is very little to critique. The main thing is, like, get the 5v5s together. Everybody needs to group up for those 5v5s, or we're kind of throwing. The game can't be won in a 3v5 scenario 90% of the time. Like, most of the time can't be won in a 3v5 scenario. So just make sure that you are that you're going in for those 5v5s wherever possible. All right, that is that gameplay. And I know I said that we were gonna watch this this Mauga gameplay here. So let me go ahead and just find it, and we will watch it quickly from his perspective, because, like, I do want to laugh at it, but we're making it to the end of the show here, and I'm not going to have a chance to play with you guys at all unless we get there. So let's see. It is on Busan. Let's view it. Pull it up. James, I hope your day's going good too, man. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude. I appreciate you. Where are you? You are here. This is Reinhardt, or, yeah, Reinhardt. This is Mauga. Let's fast forward just a hair. And we're just gonna watch this one. We don't even really need to pause it too much. First of all, the game has started. It's competitive. No one's at the door. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. He's gotta check his TikTok. He's gotta see if his new Moira clip is popping off. Bro. Already with this fucking guy. Am I right? Already. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yeah, like, we're 20 seconds into the game at this point. You're still at the spawn. What is happening? What is happening, bro? He's so bad. He's so bad. Let's get back on him. You ever gonna move, Bacon Grease? Ready up the Benny Hill music. Yeah, exactly. What is happening, bro? It's been 30 seconds. He's about to get the message where if he doesn't leave spawn, he's gonna get kicked from the game. TikTok, and as an Overwatch player's worst enemy. Bro, I don't even watch TikTok. I don't have it on my phone. I don't watch them at all. I'm actually not that big of a fan of short form content, but it is amazing the amount of morons that make Overwatch content and post it on TikTok. Holy shit. What a gigantic plethora of content creators exist over there in a place where you can't really make any money and your clips really won't pop off and they suck, but you know, it is what it is, right? People yell at me when I tell them they need to handle their business before and in between games. Yo, fuck them. You're right though, Storm. You're absolutely right. Like, if you're not ready to queue, don't queue then, right? Like, if you're not ready to go in and have the team fight and do the thing, don't queue. It's really easy. I watch TikToks before I start. Listen, I know. I understand. I totally know. But, like, come on, dude. There's the, like, first of all, it's some of the worst content. Like, not only is it short form content, so a lot of the things that they say are, like so quick and like not able to be expanded on and lack the context to actually be of value. But in addition to that, they're stupid, so they give terrible advice. Like, it's terrible. We're at Cell. We're watching your Mauga gameplay. This is your Mauga. Excuse me, this is Coffee's Mauga. This is Coffee's Mauga. Oh my god, bro. Charged all the way to the front. He's still got cardiac overdrive, just in case. I'm calling James out for calling me out. Oh, I gotcha. And games are easy to find. Go take a bathroom break before you buffoon. Exactly. Like, just handle your shit. Like, if you need to take a phone call, it's fine. If you need to look on TikTok, you want to watch some videos, it's totally fine. But do it before the game. Do it after the game. Do it in between rounds. Don't do it while the game is happening, right? Put your phone down when the game turns on. Like, how many screens do you need, I say, with 4 screens in front of me? How many screens? Honestly. He's got cardiac overdrive active. He's spraying. There's literally no one there. Like, he literally wasn't even targeting anyone. He accidentally falls onto a kill on the Lifeweaver. He wants this Moira, but he doesn't know where she is. Oh my god, he got one. I genuinely need all of these screens, though. All right, without joking, I genuinely need them all. I need my other monitor so I can read chat. I need the main monitor so I can do the things. I need the side monitor so I can see the show as it is without having any of the additional things on it. And I need my phone, and just in case chat doesn't load on one end, that way I can see the chat actually working on my phone, right? Like, so I have 2 things that are keeping up with chat. I have 2 things that are keeping up with the gameplay, and that way I can always tell when something is going wrong, unless my face cam freezes, and sometimes I just don't notice that. I have 3 in front of me now. Laptop, phone, monitor, but I'm trying to make a meme. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? When you're trying to make a meme. Okay, so he's going off on his flank angle. He's waiting for everyone. He doesn't know that crouch exists. He doesn't know you can walk quietly with crouch. Oh, here he is. He's in the back of the spawn. Who's with him? Absolutely no one. Our hero, chat. Here he is. Oh, man, I do need the music. You're right. I'm gonna back it up some. Flo. I do need the music. Hang on. We're going for it. We're getting the music ready. Just hang on a sec. Just hang on. Need to shut this off. Bang. No, I don't want to visit the site. We got an ad. Hang on. We're gonna wait for the ad. We're all gonna enjoy this. We're gonna wait for the ad. It'll be funny. It'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth every second of the 15 seconds this ad lasts. If it lasts any longer than 15 seconds, then I'm not using it. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I'm gonna turn this here. All right, and we're gonna press play. You guys ready? Play. It's so good. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfect, dude. Oh my god. That's exactly what that looked like. Oh god, it's so good. Huh. I hate him so much. He's so bad at Overwatch. That was too perfect, bro. Like, when he died, it was amazing. He died right on audio cue. It was fantastic. What's he doing? Nobody knows. He's tank busting, baby. He's up in the tank's face. Now we're talking. Just gonna drop down right in front of him. What could go wrong, baby? The accidental kill on Zen. Oh, man. Oh, he's getting low health. Oh, better kill the Tracer. Tracer, come back. This guy's on controller. Look at how slow he turns around, dude. Holy shit. 133 hit points. Better go in. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. This is the dumbest meme I've made yet. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's so good. I'm gonna charge directly out of the spawn. I don't jump at the end of my charges, just in case. Just in case there's no one there, or there's someone there. I don't want to accidentally stun them and deal damage to them. Why would I do that? Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. Orisa better hold both triggers. Oh, he got the follow-up from Venture. The Orisa goes down. He thinks he's so good right now. I'm just gonna take the damage from that high noon. Forget about it. He's amazing. He charged into the wall. Put his own charge on cooldown. He can't hit this guy worth a damn. He accidentally killed him with the burn. Oh, here he goes. What's he doing? He hit the wall. Let's fast forward it. Yeah, so he died. There he is, bro. Classic, dude. Classic. Oh my god. What a champion. Not bad. I aspire to be like this king. Yo, me too. If I could ever play Overwatch this good, I think I'd finally make it in the OWL. Oh my god, he got one, Mom. The Life Weaver just left. He's like, okay, so I go around, right? So I go, oh, we already have the point. Okay, better rush their spawn. Moira just leaves. What? Who's up there? Oh my god. Better use ultimate. That'll teach him. Because, you know, the cage fight, it does so much for his offensive and defensive capabilities, right? So, like, it's so powerful. He has to use it.
Keep control of that point. We're outnumbered.
Well. Time to go in. We're going hard. We're going so deep, baby. This point is mine. He charged directly into the Rhine swing. Oh my god, it's terrible. It's genuinely terrible. Okay, here he goes. Round 2. I'm not going down like a bitch. I gotta get out there. And the damage up on the Tracer. I'm gonna light this Life Weaver on fire. What? Who's behind me? Where did that Tracer come from? What? But I was shooting him. Hang on, he's got to type into chat. Where are my support? How come I can't get heals? Alright, he's on his way back now. He's got to take a long gander at the trees. Here he goes. Charge at the ready. He's got a wall hack. He knows that Reinhardt is there. But he can't shoot him through the wall, so he stops shooting. Tracer? Oh my god, come here, Tracer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna reload. What's the immortality field? What's that thing floating in the sky? He doesn't know. Never seen it. Never heard of it. Immortality field? Never heard of her. I'm loving this game style impersonating a donkey for a game. Yo, he is... Like, a donkey would be giving him credit, right? Like, he is... never played video games before. He doesn't know how to Overwatch. He's just pressing buttons. He's gonna charge 2 feet for no reason and then cancel it. Put it on a nice long cooldown. He's gonna fire endlessly for no reason. Sees that the Tracer recalls. What's he gonna do? Not chase the Tracer. Oh, why am I taking so much damage? Oh my god, where are my heals? Where are my support? This is ridiculous.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way. They're attacking the point.
His whole team is dead. Better stay in. Oh, I'm gonna charge. I'm charging their backline right now. What's this big guy doing? I'm gonna cage him in. Oh wait, but where's my support? What happened? He used cage fight at the exact right time. How did he die? Oh wait. Oh, he's getting revived. Hang on. I gotta back up to the point where he gets revived. I don't even remember where I am anymore. We're just gonna let it play from here. He is getting his ankles broken by this tracer. He can't shoot this tracer worth a damn. This mouse and keyboard tracer is rolling him into the dirt. Bro, imagine being this guy. Where is he? Imagine being this guy, right? You're like 6'8", right? You're 400 pounds of pure muscle. You carry 2 machine guns, right? And you get fucking rolled by a 90-pound girl dressed as an elf. Like, imagine, he just got emasculated so hard. He has never felt worse about himself. Jesus Christ. He's like, but big man, shoot gun. How die? Oh. I see that the Mercy's beam is on him, but I'm just gonna keep funneling damage onto the Reinhardt. Oh, I'm getting low health. I'm gonna back onto this health pack. That'll save me. Wait. No! And then his ass, just like a perfect image of his ass, just like sitting there looking stupid, bro. Oh my god. It's literally comical. Why? Why? But how did we win? I wasn't even there. How do we win if I'm not there? He's so bad. This is the worst Malga gameplay I've ever watched. Fast forwarding. We're just fast forwarding a little bit here. It's so terrible. It's which one was the arse? Dude, like I'm pretty sure it's him. The point? No way. I gotta get to their spawn. I gotta get to their spawn right now. I'm running around in their spawn. He's like, I'm such a good tank. He's like, I'm the best tank, dude. I'm doing so much for my team. Oh my god, he's so good. Look at all the value he's getting. I'm gonna charge over to this health pack. Yeah, baby. I don't need the point. I don't play on point, I play in the spawn. Double barrels. Double barrels. At least he could kill that 90-pound woman. It's because she wasn't dressed as an elf, let's just be honest. Well, but I hope he emotes. Oh my god, if he emotes, that'll be the end of me. Oh my god, but how did I die? Where are my support? Where are my supports? Excuse me, he's eating the floor right now. Where are my supports? Oh, he's Junker Queen now.
They're in our territory.
Where are my supports? It's my impression of Junker Queen. That's the best I got, dude. I'm sorry. I know it's a terrible impression. Oh, better run to their spawn. You know what? If I run to their spawn, they can't hurt me. This is the safe zone. You can't hurt me here. I'm in your spawn. What's that health pack doing there? Aw, man.
Yeah,
He totally forgot about the health pack.
This ends.
What a genius, bro. What an absolute... The mouse my boyfriend bought me arrived. What kind of mouse is it? This is the best tank I've ever seen. I've never seen a better tank gameplay. Oh, I got one, Mom. Just gonna grab this health pack. I don't need no support. I got health packs. I will say, on the plus side, he does pick up a lot of health packs. For all the shit I've been talking in this gameplay, he does actually pick up a decent amount of health packs. Oh yeah, it's tank versus tank in the duel of a lifetime. He doesn't know how to hit a headshot, but he knows how to grab a health pack, baby. He's actually gonna kill this Orisa. If he had hit more headshots, he'd have been good. He's actually doing putting in some work right now. Low key. Grabbing the health pack. Oh my god. That's his healer. The mouse is a Lamzu Super Light because my current mouse tends to lag a lot. I've never heard of that, but I bet it's a good mouse. There it is. There it is, baby. Going in for the value. Going in for the value. Turn around. Oh, but how'd I die? That actually was pretty good value. I'm not gonna lie. Like, low-key, he actually did kind of do work right there. For all the shit I've been talking, he was actually pretty nasty for like 30 seconds of this gameplay. Are you watching, Mom? Bro, this is the nicest packaging I've ever seen for a mouse. I'll send it in Discord. Okay, yeah, send it. Am I watching, Mom? He does kind of, like... My mom is manlier than this. You know, like... I showed you a picture of my mom, and, like, she's got a way better beard than Junker Queen. My mom does not have a beard, chat, in case you were wondering. But she does look vaguely like Al Borland from Home Improvement. He's doing all right. He's doing okay right now. He's actually, you know, he's actually taking him out. Like, my mom may not have a beard in real life, but she does wear flannel the exact same way that you would imagine a lesbian mom would wear flannel. I meant Malger going, "Are you watching, Mom? Look what I can do." I say stuff like that. That's funny. I didn't know he had that voice line. When I pop off, I've been doing this for years, ever since Destiny 1. When I pop off, I always go, "Mom, I got one."
This ends now.
On the merch store, there's actually a "Mom, I got one" mug that my mom drinks out of. Moon, I'm too funny. Yo, I'm serious though. My mom is a proper flannel-wearing, Al Borland-looking lesbian. She knows exactly what time it is. It's tool time, baby. And so that is our Malga gameplay. They won the game. Like, legitimately some of the worst Malga gameplay I've ever seen. Kind of popped off on Queen, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit. I spent far too long on this, and it didn't come out how I planned, but meme. Okay, let's see the meme. Let's see the meme. We got meme. I don't see it yet. Unless you sent it in a private message. No. Okay, I don't see it yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the meme moment. Oh, it's typing. I can see you typing. And if you guys didn't know, if you're just joining us, today's show is sponsored by Campbell's Cannibal Soup, now made with real grandma. And you can pick yours up at your local retailer. The DudeNoWay brand. Look for the DudeNoWay under the Campbell's logo. I want to thank Campbell's for sponsoring today's show. The special soup. Made with real people. Okay, I'm too tired to edit this properly. Let's see it. Alright, hang on. Hang on. I can full screen this. And then I can go over here. And I can put Discord in. Hang on. Let's just do a window capture. Add existing. Where are you? I know you're in here. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Discord window. Discord window. Let's see. Does that work? And the application is Discord. There we go, baby. Okay, so this is the meme made by Spud here. The Vine.
Who the fuck did your hair? Nah, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Who the fuck did your hair? What? Nah, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Oh god, that's good stuff. I love it. Spud, thank you for sending in the Vine, the short video, and also for sending in the Campbell's Soup logo that you edited. Literally some of the funniest shit that I've ever seen. Thank you. Oh god, blast my poor editing. Your editing is fine. There's nothing wrong with your editing. I think it was very funny. Did you just advertise human soup? The fuck did I miss? Oh, James, you missed it. Oh my god, it's so good. I'll put it up one more time because we're here at the end of the show. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do any gameplays today, which feels bad, man. But we did get a lot of reviews under our belt here, so I'll put it up one more time here. Not that one. This one. Bang. This is Campbell's Cannibal Soup, the special soup made by Campbell's. You know, and this was made with real grandma, so make sure you guys go and you check it out. It's very important that that you know this is not real. It's not real, but if it were real, that shit would be hilarious, right? I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to play with you guys tonight. I think it was incredible. I disagree that it was dumb. I think it was pretty good. The Campbell Soup thing was amazing. I also liked your short video. It's very funny, right? It's very funny. I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to play with you guys today. It's like 2 o'clock here, and I gotta go eat some lunch because I gotta get on with the rest of the day. But I want to make sure that we get some gameplay in for the next show. So I will be live on Sunday, Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, no gangsters made us into soup. That's right. Campbell's did it themselves. God damn it, it was no gangsters. Looks kind of tasty. It does. It looks, you know. I said yesterday that if there were a human soup for real, I would have to try it, right? I feel like I would have to. But anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you to Spicy One and Flo for sending in today's gameplay. Thank you to Malga for not having a brain and allowing us to review your terrible tank gameplay and make funny videos out of it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day, wherever it is you are in the world. I'll see you on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Moonchild, and I'll see you in the next stream.